So, we're going to start in the town of Greyvale, a random fantasy town in a random fantasy world. And there is an inn known as the Two Crows. It is run by a man named Torek Barlin. He is a broker for the Sword Guild. A Sword Guild is basically the Adventurers Guild. You go to them for jobs, essentially, to look, see if there's any work, see if there's anything that needs to be done. And you're not here of your own accord. You've actually been summoned. You don't necessarily need to have known each other. You just were in the town, and basically a page or a messenger from the Sword Guild would have, being aware that you are around. You don't even have to be a member of the Sword Guild. Just if you look like an adventurer, you would have been sought out and told that Torek would wish to speak with you at the Two Crows Inn. So, I mean, just as a way of introducing your characters, and I'm going to use Age as the initiative out of combat rule here. Thanks for that bit of wisdom. We'll start with Aleksandre. So Alexio, why don't you? Give us a little bit of a background on your character, and essentially, yeah, what's their kind of what's their specialty? What's their kind of goal in life?
Aleksandre is a small army captain from the south, just working for money currently. He's trying to map out the continents he's getting stationed to.
Oh, interesting. So do you actually carry a bunch of scrolls and tools? Are you actually making maps as you go?
Yeah, whatever he gets stationed to, he tries to map out as much as he can.
Cool. Awesome. Next up is Thrundra, Age.
Thrundra. Oh, yes. Thrundra is a muscular dwarf with braided silver white hair and a streak of black through her beard. She's a cold, stone grey assassin, forever watching. Likes to just move in the shadows as an assassin thief would. Has been exiled from her people for a crime she did not commit, and travels the land with these other brave adventurers, righting wrongs.
Well, for the most part, this area is a human settlement. Greyvale, for the most part. There's a few others, but
she spits.
If you are wanted, spit. If you are wanted, if the people are actually seeking you out for justice, this is a good place to be. The reach of the dwarves is probably pretty minimal here, so whether or not
I say, let them come.
Is another matter.
My blades await them.
Awesome. Roderick.
Roderick is human, maybe late 20s in appearance, black hair. He is was recently, until recently, part of a militia, but left to strike out in search of his fortune, more or less, for the sake of his family.
Is there a particular reason why Roderick left the militia?
I didn't think that far.
No worries.
More money.
No,
more or less.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. I might come back to that question later in the adventure, so think about it. And last but not least, Setne.
Setne Inhatap. He is middle-aged, and you often see him with with his dagger, or maybe a smaller blade would make more sense. He has a small, like, straight blade that he periodically is shaving his face or maybe his arms. He is reasonably serious, although on occasion, at night when you guys are camping, he'll be heard bellowing and great laughter. But most of the time when you guys are at work, he's all about deducing the puzzle or trying to figure things out, and he's trying to work himself up to become an investigator that will be called upon in the future. His hopes. He's read some books about somebody who died in a waterfall, and he wants to be that guy.
Okay.
But he has some of the wizardly stuff and some priestly stuff, so he does dabble, and he has on the belt buckle whatever the Titan equivalent of Anubis would be.
Oh, very cool. Well, you arrive. I think I put on your character sheet some one of the gods. I'm not sure, but I don't remember which one it was. But oh, I didn't. Okay, well, so when you arrive at the Two Crows, you'll see that the place is mostly empty. Torek is behind the bar, and there is a wizened old wizard. He appears to be a wizard. He's wearing wizardly robes with wizardly runes on it. There's a staff beside him, and as you walk in, you can hear the wizard. He's talking to Torlin. He's like, this stew is bland tonight, Torek. You charge enough for ale? What, you can't spare a cup a penny for salt? Torek will kind of grimace at him, and he goes, perhaps, my friend, you would rather eat stew at one of the inns in Port Castor. I hear some of them have started using rat meat instead of beef. And that doesn't even seem to faze Torek. He just kind of raises an eyebrow. Or Gerlin looks at Torek and is like, rat meat isn't bad tasting if you have enough salt. And he goes back to his stew. When Torek sees you come in, he'll usher you over. He goes, thank the gods. You must be the thank you for responding. I am Torek. I am the innkeeper of this establishment, plus broker for the Sword Guild. I'm in need of some swords and spells if you're up for it. The money is good, I promise you that.
Thrundra pops up on her seat.
Or you all talked at once. Don't talk that you all talked at once. Maybe I should use yeah. So go ahead. Who steps forward?
Go Setne.
Go ahead, Adrian. Well, Setne's just keeping an eye on the old dude and trying to kind of size him up.
Yeah. He's every mouthful he grimaces. It's kind of like ugh. But he is but since you're paying attention to him, you can tell he is listening to this conversation.
Thrundra props herself onto a stool, hearing the word ale piques her interest. One eye glancing around if there's any other patrons, that may be suspicious.
It's very quiet.
Okay, but it's very quiet then. At the word of ale, she looks for a flagon of ale, the largest one that happens to be on the bar, and says, "We be the ones here to help you." And she grabs the ale and takes it for herself. Just slides it over, takes a draft of it.
He'll pour the ale, but when he hands it to you, he'll say, "I'm afraid there is some urgency to this. So just the one." He'll say as he slides the ale across to you. How do you respond to that?
I'll consider your advice, Torek. I have a sturdy constitution, not like you humans. And just spit on his bar.
Fair enough.
Guzzle some ale.
He'll wipe it up with the cloth. He'll look towards the others. He'll serve up some ales if you'll have them. But he's like, 2 guild members went out a few days ago to Greystone Castle. It's about a day from here, and they are overdue. To be honest, I advised them not to take the job. The man who hired them, Gregor was his name, promised a lot of gold and provided very little detail as to what was required to earn it. Still, the guild looks after its own, so I'm willing to pay for you to find them. Find out what happened. Go to Castle Greystone and bring them home. It's a warrior named Corlin Ryan and a wizard named Tavon. Gerlin will he's becoming more attentive, Setne.
Mm-hmm. I'm just watching him.
So we'll pay. He'll say we'll pay double guild rates.
I will stand up at that, the mention of of the double rate, and I'll say, well, you should open with that. I'll take your ale.
He hands the ale. Gerlin's eyebrow raises even higher. He goes, is he looking at his do when you say that? He goes, well, is that fair to you all? Plus, when you return,
I'm in agreement.
plus when you return, a night here at the Two Crows on the house.
And free
This
ale.
keeps getting better.
Well, if you, like as I said, it is less than a day to Castle Greystone, so you all agree.
I am in agreement, but what were the two? What were the two adventurers sent to do there? What was it?
Well, he had said there was little detail provided, but Gerlin actually starts chuckling to himself, and he actually says, "Kings seek gold, warriors seek glory, but only the truly great seek me. It makes the poor rich and increases when you share it, and it is something you lot surely lack." It goes back to his too.
What you say, party? Any other questions? What do we know of this Gregor?
He is the steward for Lord Greystone.
What do we know of Lord Greystone?
He is the lord of. Comes from his esteemed family, a lord of some no, but not a great lord. But I guess perhaps I would say that his presence has waned. His family's name has waned over time, but he still owns lands, a castle, servants, soldiers. I guess that makes him a lord.
I'm pondering that riddle. What was the second part? It makes the poor rich.
Kings seek gold, warriors seek glory. But only the truly great seek me. It makes the poor rich and increases when you share it, and it is something you lot surely lack.
I'll say, what is this riddle you speak of, old man? Speak plainly in our presence. Should you not wish to be a distraction and perhaps end up at the end of my blade? Look annoyed.
His actual staff will slide across the counter, slide from where it's sitting into his hand, and he goes, my point is proven, he says.
Just look.
Only a fool would threaten a wizard, not knowing his true power. The answer to the riddle is wisdom, and it is something that you lack because you accepted the exact deal Turlin advised the others to refuse. Roderick replied, "Gold, or with no idea how you are to earn it. Well, go off. You'll disappear just like the others."
And what do you know of this place we're heading?
I know that as time has gone on, Lord Greystone has become more of a desperate man. All men must face death as they approach it with age. Some face it with dignity, others face it with fear. Some will do anything to cheat it.
I mean, is there any way we can go and fight the steward?
Torek goes. He's like, well, you will. He returned with the adventurers to Castle Greystone. I'm assuming you will find him there. And he looks towards Gerlin, and he's like, despite, please ignore my colleague here. He's fond of interfering with words and not actions. I understand that I am scant on details, but the difference here is that I'm not asking you to just go into an unknown danger for gold. I'm asking you to rescue some fellow adventurers. Are their lives not worth the risk? I would do the same for you.
Well, I'm not sure you're as strong as me, so.
Well, my adventuring days are long gone, but if you fail to return, I'll find others. Send them to seek out your fate. If I must, I'll pay triple, but I wish them returned home.
Triple it is. Let's go.
Okay, all right.
If
Thrundra.
you...
Go, Nick.
No, I'm not really sure what I was gonna say anyway.
Thrundra, it was literally after after Gerlin berated her, has literally kept her gaze locked on him and just trying to think of a comeback, the whole time. He ignored the rest of the conversation and finishes off her tankard and then puts it upside down.
He'll look towards you and he'll say, you know that if you look for enemies, you will find them everywhere.
Thrundra, make fun of his age. All right, let's go.
Thrundra speaks in Dwarven and just says, beware your tongue in the presence of strangers, old man, should you wish to keep it. And it just jumps off her stool and follows Setne. Setne the Wise keeps me my yin to my yang.
Oh well, Gerlin might disagree, but we'll see. We will see. So your group can, you can head out. You can finish your rails, and you can head out post-haste. Oh, and to aid you in your quest, Torek will provide horses. He wants them back, but he will provide horses.
Can we all ride horses? No problem.
You can ride on behind me.
No, you can ride a horse, even if you don't have the ride skill. The ride skill is for combat.
Oh, okay.
So he'll give you each a horse if you want, or you can double up. That's completely up to you.
I'll take the smallest one.
No, right here.
Okay.
I have a nice saddle blanket on the back. It'll be comfortable. It's only a little less than a day's ride.
That's right. So you can depart. As I mentioned, when it comes to equipment, just assume you have what you need. If you needed anything extra, Torek, anything common stuff, Torek is happy to oblige. So you can undertake the journey. The actual journey there is going to be uneventful. You can. So have you? Are you basically establishing that you have traveled together before? Is that the?
Yeah, I'm happy to. I'm happy to say that we know each other.
Yeah.
Everyone else is all right with that.
Yeah. So it's a relatively easy journey. It's on a known road, although it is taking you out near Loch Mirmore. So it's not a. It used to be. It used to be a more robust trade route than it is now. It's kind of been replaced by another better roadway. Uh, so you don't really encounter a lot of people on it at all. In fact, you don't encounter anybody. And the road isn't well. It's not well traveled. It's not well kept. So there might be parts of it that are cobblestone, but it's kind of rough going. Cobblestones are broken; they haven't been replaced. But most of it is dirt, and a lot of it is overgrown. And after about a day, we'll say it's probably early to mid afternoon. We'll say when you arrive, you can see Castle Greystone in the distance. As you are approaching, you will note that the castle does show signs of neglect. Parts of the walls are cracked and crumbling, so essentially it looks like the Greystones, even though they're lords, perhaps their fortunes are not enough to pay for the upkeep of the castle. It's still formidable and provides a good view. It's a very defensible structure, but it does have a neglected feel to it. So
maybe
as
other
you're approaching,
exits out of this place we should be aware of.
Good thinking.
yeah, it is old. The castle is old, probably well over 100 years old. So you're right. There could be all kinds of secret things, secret doors or passages or things. So you can approach. When you approach, you will note that there are guards on the walls, and your approach appears, even though you can't quite hear, the approach seems to cause quite a stir. So a lot of movement on the walls, some shouting, and the doors are opening. You don't even announce who you are. They don't even say, "Hey, who comes here?" The doors are opening even as you approach the keep.
What time of day is it?
Mid-afternoon. We'll say early to mid-afternoon.
What season is it?
Let's say it's I don't know. Whenever I have to pick a season, I would go, what is it now? So I guess down in Australia, what is it's you're starting your summer or spring.
Apparently.
Yeah. So we'll say it's kind of fall. Well, let's say it's fall. Let's say it's November-ish, so it's a bit chill. These guys look like they're bundled up.
It's strange that they let that one blue spruce grow so big and nothing else around it. What a puzzle.
That's right.
Can we count how many exactly there are?
Guards?
Yeah, there are 6 of them. We can do a roll. So anybody who has awareness, anybody can make the roll, but if you have an awareness, you're gonna add your skill to it plus awareness if you have it.
Awareness too.
Go for it.
Let's see what we got here.
15.
Aha, always one better than the dwarf.
Because you're blocking my view, you big oath.
Yeah, some good rolls
You
here.
let too much hair grow on your face. That's the problem.
Do I roll the skull die?
No, you're gonna roll something called skill roll, the macro, and it's going to prompt you to put in your bonus. We've got enough high rolls here, but you might as well do it just for practice. So,
You set up your macros.
do you see them?
You guys set the macros?
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of them there. So just pick the ones relevant to your character. But the ones that are relevant to everybody is combat roll, skill roll, and the skull die. Although I may or may not use the skull die. Yeah.
Oh, I see them. Thank you.
Yeah. So when you click on the skill one, you're going to get a pop-up window, and what you want to type in is the total of your skill attribute, plus if you have awareness, you're going to add that to it.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I wish Wish you could post images into the chat in Roll20
Hmm.
as a player. So,
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
like you do in
Yeah.
Discord.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I should open the chat window here.
13.
Okay. So the high roll here is Setne. Makes sense. He's the detective. So as you're approaching, so they open the gates. You come riding in. Setne, you can note that the guards look fearful. There's some relief on their faces, but in particular, for some reason, several of the guards are not looking at you, at your group, looking at your horses. And as you come in, they close the doors behind you and bar them. Yeah, that thing.
I do lean toward Thrundra. Is it Thrundra, and and the rest of the party might hear. I'm not trying to keep it from the rest of the party, just from the guards. Like, are they hungry? You think, or that they want the horses to flee on? We should investigate that.
Hmm.
Staying
did
with the
not-
last part-
I
last
I
one.
did not notice them looking at anything in particular, but I do not like how quickly they shut the gates behind us, and Thundra's looking for other ways out. Should we be
We
detained?
already went in?
Oh, go ahead.
We should have scouted around the outside first, but we didn't seem to have that option.
I was not planning to immediately go in. Yeah.
You could have. Sorry, I didn't mean to rush you ahead. You guys can do whatever you want, but
Too late.
yeah. So I'm fine to rewind if you wouldn't have done that. I just assumed you would have. Okay. So they close the doors, and several of the guards will position themselves in front of the doors, so behind it. So they close them, and they're like to the bar. They're kind of blocking it. You're in that courtyard, and they're all just kind of waiting as a man from the actual main keep will appear. Does that
I do
make-
try to
make-
call over one of the
it-
guards before anyone else can get to us.
Okay.
Hey,
The one of them will come over. Yeah. It'll take Gregor a few minutes to get there. So one of the guards steps over, but you'll note that when the one guard steps over, a second guard steps closer as well to try and hear.
so I try to push the horse in between. Oh, I'm sorry about that. So I can just speak to the one guard. When I lean down as best I can and say, "Well, you seem relieved. What is going on here that you were fearful?"
Killed the horses. They killed all of them. We can't get away.
I see.
He'll say.
Don't take these ones, and we'll make sure you get away. That is why we are here.
And the look on his face is one of guilt. You said exactly what he's thinking, but he won't answer to you. He just steps back, and he looks towards one of the
smile.
other guys. He looks towards that second guy who stepped forward, and the two of them just kind of nod to each other, and then they kind of resume their post as Gregor is approaching. Oh, well met, and blessed be the gods for your arrival. I'm Gregor, steward to the Lord and Lord Greystone. If your swords and spells are for hire, well, the gold is not a problem. I've been asked to extend an offer of employment in a most urgent matter. I assure you the compensation will be generous. Please, if you would accompany me to the main hall, Lord Greystone awaits.
What?
Where are the
Doesn't
two
look
men
like
sent here?
There is unlimited treasure here.
You asked me where are the two men sent here? Oh, the
I will not listen to your
adventurers.
bluffing.
He stops. He lowers his voice a bit, and he goes, "I'm afraid I must leave the details to Lord Greystone, but I can't tell you that they are unfortunately dead.
What?
Our job is
Laugh
done here
nervously.
then. We can go back.
We wish to see the
I
bodies.
have the bodies.
Please, please! I ask you, hear out my lord, before casting any judgment or making any rash decisions. If you were to leave, I fear that the next time you were to pass this way, this place would be dead, devoid of all life, blight upon the very land. Cursed place.
Doesn't involve me.
Please.
Did you not lead them
Please.
here? Are you not the one who led them here?
I am, yes.
So you led them to their
Yes,
deaths.
No, not intentionally. How could I have known? I assumed they were capable. Well, I surely hope. But there are more of you. There are only 2 of them. Surely you will succeed where they have fallen.
Why are they dead though?
There isn't much time. He nervously looks towards the sun.
Then have the Lord
Please.
come out here and meet with us. We do not
Oh,
intend to go inside.
I'm afraid he is taking care of some business that is relevant to this discussion and to your missing comrades.
I guess we
Please.
should
All right.
leave then. Hey, guys? He doesn't
No,
have time for us.
While we're waiting for him to be ready, the steward can bring the bodies out so we can examine them.
I'm afraid you'll have to speak to the Lord Greystone about the bodies. They're with him right now. He's seeing to them. But it's easier for you to witness it than for me to explain.
Why would the Lord be examining bodies?
Oh,
The Lord of Death.
Well, you will just have to see. I'm afraid. Please. I'm sorry.
All the lords
but,
I have known are very bratty. So unless your lord is
he
very special,
He will. He looks towards one of the guards and nods, and he goes, "I'm afraid I must insist."
Ooh. I'll tell Roderick. I want to say to Roderick. Roderick.
Times are desperate.
It sounds like we need Grigor to take up our contract with Lord. I don't remember the guy's name who hired us.
Oh,
Tobrick.
Tobrick.
Toric. Yeah.
Toric.
Sound like
It was a T word.
Please. There are
You
women
threaten
and
us?
children. There are women and children here. We will all
I
be
start
slaughtered.
tapping my staff on my foot and then look at the guards.
No,
and just kind
I don't
of...
mean to threaten. I don't threaten unless I am forced in that direction.
Thrundra dismounts from the horse and says, "Who's first? Who's first? Come at me!"
Even the great
guards,
Gorlin was afraid of us, and you dare.
the guards will take a step back, and he goes, "I'm sorry. The words coming out of my mouth are not the ones that I intend to speak. I just implore you, please. We are desperate, and we need your help. The Lord awaits."
I will
This
tell you
way.
this. I'll tell you this, Grigor. You will accompany us, and I will be one step behind you. If you are leading us into the trap, this blade will be for you. And just show him the blade.
Is there room for our horses to walk up the steps into the door?
Awkwardly, is a great castle, the Great Hall, but it's yeah. You're leading them up steps and into the hall. So
I do that.
okay. Gregor is about to say something, but he doesn't. He just he accepts whatever.
I would
as long
cast
as you're
a
coming
spark
with it.
cantrip on him so he jumps with a spark of electricity.
And he'll hurry off, hoping that you. The guards close in, so as you guys go up, the guards kind of all close in on the entrance and start talking amongst themselves. There are no.
I want to
guards
say that
in-
what we're doing right now is really stupid.
I do slap as we're entering. I do slap my staff hard against something that might make noise if it's a door or something
Okay.
near the steps to toward the guards and say, We are your salvation. And then move in.
You know what? When you say that, that actually resonates with them. There's hope in their eyes. So as you enter with your horses, the Lord Barris Greystone is too busy to concern about your horses. You actually see lying on the floor are the bodies of the two adventurers. One in chainmail, which is obviously the fighter, and another wearing robes with a broken staff at his side. Lord Greystone is standing over them, and as you enter, he doesn't immediately acknowledge you because he has this house greatsword in his hand, and he brings it down and cuts off the head of one of the adventurers. As soon as the head kind of rolls away,
What's happening here?
a couple of servants scurry out. They start shoving cloves of garlic and sage into the decapitated head's mouth, and then they throw it in the fireplace. Now he's moving on to the next one.
I'm gonna draw an arrow immediately and yell at him.
Whoa.
What is this?
And he goes, "This deed must be the great thing." He pauses for a moment, looks towards you. He doesn't flinch at the arrow. He's had many winters, but he goes, "This deed needs to be done. These men died on my lands, so it is my duty to ensure that they stay dead."
We need to
What
be
do you
able
mean
to
by stay
identify
dead?
them.
He goes, "I need to ensure that they stay dead." He looks towards you, and he brings up the sword. He's going to chop the head off the wizard.
No, I must investigate the body. And I move toward him with my staff to try to block the blow. I must be able to investigate the body first.
Well, he won't fight you. And he is like, "There is little time," he says, "but do what you must." And he gestures, and a servant runs over with a goblet of wine, and he takes a drink from his exertions. And you see one headless body, and then the other body is there. And when you look at the wizard, you can see that his throat has been torn apart. Half it's been torn out, almost like it's been bitten out.
Are there any other
He's
wounds
very
on his
pale.
body?
He is very pale. He's very pale as well. And one of the things that you now realize, you just kind of dawns upon you, when he cut the other guy's head off, there was no blood.
Oh, jeez. No other wounds?
No other wounds. No, on the wizard. The actual fighter, you can see that the wizard stabbed, but the fighter, you can see that he had a similar wound, but obviously one of his arms was broken. One of his legs is a bit, so he was actually physically injured, or from blunt force trauma or damage.
Where did this
Is
happen?
there anything?
He goes,
What beast
"Here,
did they find?
in this very hall," says the Lord.
What? Look, be on the lookout.
And how are you all fine?
He
How
goes,
long ago?
I don't have before dawn, but they gave as good as they got. But in the end, it was in vain. There is no time for long-winded explanations, so I will just be straight with you. These men were killed by my daughter, Kalista. She took ill some weeks past. Death took her, but she did not stay dead. Now she haunts my lands, sating herself on the blood of the living. These beheadings are necessary, lest we end up with a coterie of undead fiends under her control. We have searched the manor to no avail, but I know where she lies. In the family crypts. She must be beheaded in the same fashion as the others. And we have until the sun sets. She'll be helpless until then, but upon its setting, he will rise and kill us all.
To the crypts.
Why
So you
hasn't
see-
he already done that?
And then how did you survive last night?
With the sacrifice of these two men. And she is toying with us. She killed all of our horses so that we couldn't flee. You could ride away. He looks towards your horses. You could also order my men in a last desperate attempt to take your horses and save my family. But I'm an honorable man. I will not do that. And I ask you, as an honorable man, will you aid us? Will you find her? Will you kill her?
Are you 100% certain there's no way to cure her?
You're dead, he says. That I am certain. If
Plus,
you
she's
possess the
committed
power-
multiple acts of murder.
If you possess the power to restore life, then we have a solution. Otherwise, she is dead.
Perhaps.
You will note,
we will take these bodies with us either way, but you may have the head, and I would step back.
You will. So he will take the head. The servants run forward, shove the garlic and sage, and they toss it into the fire. You do note there is a gentleman in the background watching. He's a handsome gentleman. He's got fine clothes. He does wear a sword at his side, and it is a very fine sword. He steps forward, and he will say, "My lord, your daughter was to be my bride. I shall not sit here while she toils in shadow between life and death. I will accompany these adventurers to the crypts, and if there is a final blow to be delivered, I shall deliver it. To this I swear," and he draws his sword and swears upon it. "I swear upon my family sword."
I kind of look at everybody in my party and just shrug.
Split only goes 4
Don't
ways.
destroy the bodies.
If your love for this lady gets in the way of
He's
her
actually a little bit. He's
subjugation.
actually a little bit insulted by that. He looks. He goes, "I have no need of your gold. I have no need of gold. I have more. My family is more than enough."
It is never enough
I'm
for
pretty
your
sure that's-
humans, I always find.
For sure that
If
sword
we
is,
don't take him
probably
with
more
us-
than we get.
Sorry, Raph.
Go. No, that's fine. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say to the group, if we don't take him with us, he'll probably follow, and then we won't know where he is. Better to have him in front of us where we can see him.
Yeah, same thought. More bodies between us and,
Not
her.
exactly what I was thinking, but yes, similar. Close enough.
He's a lord. You should be kneeling and saying "Your Highness" and all that stuff. No.
I'll just spit at his feet. You're not my lord.
Oh, and I shake my head and hold my hands. So this again.
And just
He
just
will
grab
actually
the
say-
grab
he
grab
will-
Lord
he will
Greystone's
actually
wine
say-
and drink it.
All right. So Carson will actually say, "But I am a lord nonetheless, and you will know your station." And but Lord Greystone will actually step between the two of you, and he'll say, "This bickering only serves her."
He started
Now-
it.
I have your word, Lord Barris, that you will not otherwise damage these bodies, because we will be taking them back with us when we are done with your daughter.
I'm finished with them. I will see that they are prepared for travel.
Thank you. Give us directions to where we may find your daughter.
You'll find the family crypt in behind the castle in the forest.
Perhaps we should take
I'm
some of the
afraid-
garlic that you have here.
Oh yeah,
Good
he's
idea.
more than happy to give you some garlic for sure.
And sage? They were using sage too, right?
Yep.
A little bit
Yeah.
of time would not be wasted.
So he will. Yeah. So Greystone, he looks tired. He's beheaded 2 people. He collapses on his throne. More wine is brought out, and he looks like a haunted man. Obviously, his daughter is a vicious, blood-sucking undead, but he appears to be completely resigned to her fate.
Setne does bow to him very slightly, kind of acknowledging, trying to acknowledge the grim nature of this, that no
Yep.
words would be helpful. Turns, points to Sir West Silver, and says, "You will always be within sight of one of us, and you can tag along, Sir West Silver." And I don't say it sarcastically, even though it sounded like it when I said it. He says it respectfully.
Okay. Okay. All right. He'll nod at that. And
But
you can. There is a
Setne's
rear
got a
exit.
weird accent.
There is a rear exit to a smaller gate on the rear, which they would use. They would hold the funeral in the Great Hall, and they cart the bodies out towards the crypts through the rear gate and the forest. But even as you exit the rear gate, you can see the kind of the crypts in the distance, the trees, but there is a thick fog lies over the forest and the land. And yes, I know that your intent was to use Sir Westsilver as a meat shield, but as a lord, he does you go first type thing. He kind of sticks towards the rear.
Thundra, you watch him.
Does Westover have his own horse?
Well, it's within walking distance. You don't need to take your horses, so you could leave them with the guards.
We are
With the
battling
guards.
against time though, so it'll be better to go on horses.
Oh, I'm gonna drag you over here. So as you take your horses and you can walk them out the rear gate, you see the crypts in the distance, the fog. The horses start to give you trouble. They do not want to approach this place.
We'll tie mine to a tree near, but
Okay.
free. If it not so bad that if it bucks too much, that it should be able to pull it free. So it's not 100%. It's just kind of loosely wrapped around, so it knows, hey, I want you to stay here, but in an emergency, it should be able to free itself within a round.
Okay. Yep, that makes sense. Everybody else doing the same?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to approach Westover and make sure that since he is staying in the rear, but I will tell him that he should stay in front of me since I am the archer.
Yeah,
in the group.
he doesn't. Yeah, he's just not leading, but he doesn't mind being in the middle or what have you. That's fine with him. So as you approach the crypts, so the crypts themselves are surrounded by a 4-foot stone wall. Beyond it lies dozens of mausoleums, so those above-ground crypts and monuments of various sizes and grandeur. The entrance is 2 stone pillars supporting an iron gate bearing the rusted crest of the Greystone family. And the gate kind of, it's basically sitting open. But the whole place, as I mentioned, is shrouded in mist. But through the mist, you can see a statue. It's a statue of Uzrael, who is the goddess of peace. The statue, like everything that you've seen, is not well maintained, probably overgrown to lichen and moss, maybe cracked, or maybe even parts of it missing. But it is kind of just inside the entrance that you can see here. So I'll make the blue glow, and it's a decent sized statue. It's about 12 feet tall.
At a very relaxed
those-
rate, I would be making my way toward the statue.
Okay.
I would pass through the gate.
So the mist almost parts in front of you a bit as you are approaching the statue. So describe, I guess, how what is your purpose for approaching the statue?
I'm going to wipe it off a little bit and just have a closer look at the statue and show my respect.
Oh, okay, interesting, very cool. So what about the others? Are you letting Setne go forward on his own?
No, I'll follow him.
Okay, and so I'll assume everybody's going in. So
Thrundra goes in,
enter-
but she sticks to the shadows, using the crypts as cover.
Okay, you can do that. And so Setne, you are kind of cleaning off, paying some respect to the goddess of peace. Maybe saying a few words, and you can hear suddenly kind of breaking through the fog is the cries of wolves, howls, and you can hear their feet through on the stone through the crypts and mausoleums around you. But there is actually, I'm going to give you. Maybe I'll get you to give me a roll. How about a religion lore roll?
Okay.
So it's your skill. So you should be +9 on that because you have 1 in religion lore.
Yep.
Ooh,
Oh, nice.
very good.
Shoot, where the hell? Oh wow! Holy frig. Okay. So wolves will appear. So those of you who are kind of standing back, they're appearing from basically a 180-degree, like around the statue, not close to it, but out of between the mausoleums, like here, down here, and I'll show you a bit. They're a bit nasty, but one wolf in particular stands out to you, Setne, and that is this one. It's hairless,
Good eyes.
not a hair on it. All of their eyes glow with a bit of an unnatural light. They kind of burn as they're staring at you, and they all will just growl, yip. And it's very clear to you, but because you made that roll, they will not approach the statue. So it's almost like there's just around the statue, there's an area of protection. They'll growl, they try. Some of them will leave. One of them will even charge and then turn and come back. So what's everybody doing here? Clearly, these wolves are protectors of sorts. They're being guided by some unnatural force. You can almost feel like someone else is looking through their eyes at you, and they're growing very angry. I'm
still in the doorway. Can I also see them through the mist, or?
Yep, you can. Everybody can see them. You're all kind of gathered. So I guess the question is, are you all near the statue, or are some of you further away from the statue?
I haven't gone inside yet.
Oh, okay, you're still outside.
Behind Setne.
You're behind Setne. Yep. And Thrundra, you are in the shadows near one of the crypts.
Yeah, so
Did Thrundra get scared into the circle of protection when the wolves came, or just stay out and play with the wolves?
I've disappeared in the shadows. If I can, I'm going to launch myself from one of the crypt parapets with both daggers, fly in the air and attack the hairless one.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
You don't see a hairless one. Only Setne does.
Do I see any dogs?
So they're all just wolves. You do, yeah. You see all wolves.
In that case,
yeah.
I'm trying to...
But the hairless one is pacing back and forth, specifically glaring at Setne.
I don't see it because why? Is it hidden from me?
You see wolves. See them pacing back and forth. You can launch yourself. You can launch yourself at one. I don't know, Setne. I mean, this wolf appears to be particularly interested in you. How are you responding to seeing this wolf?
Where is Aleksandre? Is Aleksandre not in the zone of protection?
I'm in the doorway.
Does the zone of protection reach the gate?
Zone of protection does not reach the gate.
Aleksandre is there at the
which
entrance.
we'll get to. which we'll get to in a minute. But
Okay.
just before I jump to that, because the wolves they're probing, they're understanding, they're learning what's protected and what's not. So they are testing, running forward then stopping. But Setne, how do you respond to the hairless wolf?
I will kind of look up and say a prayer to the God, the great goddess of peace, and I will point my staff at the hairless one. You will not survive this. And make sure
That's
I'm
Roderick.
well pointing it out, so that hopefully others that are close to me can see.
So
if they're close to me.
See, yep. Well, so Thrundra will get this action going. You will see that Setne specifically points his staff at one wolf. Now that you're looking at it, it does look like it's a bit larger than the others, but it looks like a wolf to you. And I'm assuming you're going to launch yourself at it.
I am. Now, you said that this wolf is like hairless. The others have fur, so it stands out.
That's correct, but only the only person who sees it as hairless is Setne. Everybody else sees it just as a wolf. Yeah.
All right.
It's just his. It's only his to see.
Okay, I'll take the assistance from Setne and launch at the targeted one.
So when something like that happens, it has to do with your character's background. So, all right. So let's kick this off. So you launch through the air. I will give you. They were focused on, just because of the statue and this unexpected kind of area of protection. I'll give you your assassin attack on it.
Yeah, that's what I want to hear. So that's is that +6 in addition to daggers? In addition to combat.
Yeah, so you're gonna add your combat, your daggers, and your +6. So all rolls, combat rolls are competitive in this game. So essentially, you're going to be rolling against a roll, and it's simple. The high roll wins.
Here we go. Oh, that's not too good actually. With all those bonuses.
Oh, right.
Yep, you got it. So go ahead and roll your damage. You remember, you're doing your choice is you're gonna have +2 to whatever you roll, but your choice is to roll your daggers twice or roll it once and double it. That's up to you since you're paired weapons.
Roll daggers twice. Oh, this is for damage. So if I click the dagger, that is for damage, is it? The dagger.
It is, yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, in that case, I'll roll it twice.
You're going to add +2, so it's 4, that's 6 damage. That is actually enough to kill a wolf. It's gone. It's dead. You bring it down. Do you want to describe how you take it out?
Yeah, like I see Setne pointed out, and I throw it out, and I yell out, "Thrundra!" as I land on with both daggers into its throat. The blades crossing inside its gullet.
And Setne, as Thrundra jumps on this wolf and brings it down with paired daggers, you actually see as it dies, its hair grows back until it's just a normal wolf lying there dead on the ground. But the burning in its eyes doesn't leave it, despite its death. All right, so we're going to. I'm assuming everybody's getting into the action. The unfortunate thing with ward, so it was a ward spell that you benefited from the statue. The unfortunate thing with ward spells is if you attack an enemy, it breaks the spell. So we are now in initiative. I am going to say that was a surprise attack, so I'm going to put you right back into rotation, Thrundra. So I'm just going to. So I will. So I have an automatic initiative roller here, and there is no initiative. This is just to determine who goes first, because again, all rolls are competitive. So Setne, you are up. You're up. So the wolves charge. They howl and they charge.
How many are there?
The hairless wolf, indeterminate due to the fog.
Gotcha. How does so if I want to cast Lightning Blast, am I just rolling magic plus my wizard, or is it skill and magic and wizard?
Magic plus your wizard. Yeah. Magic replaces your skill. Yeah.
And then it becomes an opposed roll with them, Oh, they can't dodge it. So what's a success?
No, they can't. So you basically, what you're doing is you're making a wizard check. So basically you're going to take your. So this is a little bit different. Do I have a macro for that? I don't think I do. You're just going to roll 2d6, and so you're not actually adding anything to it. You need to roll equal to or less than your magic plus your wizard skill. So you need to roll 8 or less.
Ooh.
Cast
All
it.
right, I'll cast Firebolt on one of them.
A firebolt, okay.
Yeah.
And you know what? I didn't create macros for your spells. I apologize, but I believe that just does
okay.
a die 6 damage.
Well,
And
that's
I
good.
yell out Firebolt when I yell out Firebolt.
Oh, okay.
Stay together. Work as a unit. Do not run off on your own or hold back.
4
You're going to be
damage.
surrounded.
That is a pretty serious hit. The wolf. So oddly enough, the wolf, obviously, whatever's controlling them, has is exerting its will, because the wolf doesn't seem to feel pain or respond. It's actually on fire. So firebolt will set flammable things on fire. I think fur is probably a fair game for flammable. So one of these wolves is now in flames, but it's just still attacking. So up next is Roderick.
All right. For context, we are engaged visibly with how many wolves? Like right in our vicinity.
Indeterminate
Oh.
because of the fog, but there's at least
Ooh.
one on each of you. Yeah.
All right. I'll go for the closest one, or at least the one attacking Setne.
Okay.
Let's go combat.
By that, do you want to attack the one that is on fire, or do you want
Sure.
injured, or do you want to attack a fresh one? Okay.
The injured one, just to finish it.
Okay.
Finish it off.
Oh, you're lucky. Okay, you got it. So, go ahead and roll your. Are you attacking with your battle axe?
I'm attacking with my sword. Seems more.
Or sword. Okay. Yep. So you're just gonna click the sword button there, and it you drive your sword right through it, and its flaming body crumples to the ground. Just as a rules. Just a note about the mechanics. You had attacked a wolf that had already attacked. So basically, it was attacking Setne. Even if you had failed that, you wouldn't have taken any damage. So every creature can only do 1 offensive action per round unless they have special abilities that allow them to do more. So just a note: if you do attack a creature that's already attacked, there is some strategy to it because you won't take damage even if it wins. All right. Next up is Thrundra again. And then we'll get to Aleksandre.
All right, Thrundra, after assassinating the lead wolf, just does a commando roll through the mist and then come up with a flurry of daggers at one of the other wolves.
All right. It'll be a fresh one, so it will get a chance to attack you if possibly. So let's see.
Jeez, what's with rolling all the 2s?
Oh my god! So you go.
Can I make a luck roll to re-roll? Is that how luck works?
No. So I should explain luck. I apologize. I completely missed that. So luck is you can use it any time to be lucky, and you're basically going to roll 2d6. You want to roll equal to it or less. So out of combat is just to be lucky, and that can be literally anything. Like there's a locked door. Well, luckily, did someone put the key under the mat? So that type of situation. In combat, it can be used 2 ways. One is you can roll your luck. If you fail your roll, you can roll your luck, and if you're lucky, it does minimum damage. Or you can use it if you are successful in combat. You can roll luck and do maximum damage.
Oh, okay, no, I'll leave it.
So in this case, no. Yeah. So it will. So it will take a bite. Oh my god, 3 damage. Now, you can roll your armor. Do you have your bracered leather plush bracers macro enabled?
Yep, I'll click that.
Yep.
Oof.
So it didn't do anything for you. Armor doesn't always protect.
No damage. 0 damage, it says.
So you'll take 3 stamina. How do you? I should note. How do you recover stamina? After every battle, someone can make a healing roll. You can eat rations or use magic. Okay. Next up is Aleksandre, and you are still back near the entrance. So you've got a bit of distance, but so in this particular case, I'll say a wolf is charging you, but it won't get to you this round. So this is a no risk turn for you, even if you lose.
All right, I'm gonna shoot it. Wait, is my microphone? Okay,
Yep.
it is.
Oh, we got you. Yep.
Yeah, I'm
And this is literally
gonna.
the first combat I've ever run. So yeah, I'm curious. It's funny, as a GM, one of the things I look for is, do I have a sense of how easy or tough a battle is? And I don't have that yet, so I'm getting it. So I got the wolf got a 14. So if it beats you, it just means you missed.
Oh, so I need to roll for my longbow, right?
You're gonna hit a combat roll, and that's gonna pop up, and you're gonna put in. So for you, because you're using your bow, it's going to be your combat, which is 7 bows. You're going to be +9.
Oh, okay. I understand now.
Then whatever you roll, you're going to add for damage. You're going to add 1 to it because of your. Oh my God! You won. You got it. That's awesome. So go ahead, roll your damage. And you'll note I'm not +1, which is 3. Good hit on the wolf. Next up, so we're gonna go do initiative again. So I re-roll every round. So Roderick, you're up.
What about
the night dude?
yeah,
the,
Karsten?
Yeah, Sir Karsten. Is he not
Oh,
involved?
Karsten. Oh yes, he is. He actually would have been in the actual protection area. So because I don't like taking up time with NPC rolls from players, what I do is every NPC just does a set amount of damage every round. So he will actually do some damage to a wolf.
It's good he's fighting.
Oh, actually, I forgot. Actually, you know what? In this particular case, you'll see Karsten draw his sword. When he draws his sword, the sword actually kind of a gleam runs along the blade and then shimmers at the top. And when he steps forward, his sword. I'll bring the sword in here. He actually cuts the head right off of a wolf.
Oh, what?
It falls dead.
clean.
Yeah, it's completely unexpected. Because of course he's a bit of a fop, but I'll give you I will say Setne, for you in particular, I will say, because you're a wizard, you realize it was more the sword doing the killing than the man.
I figured.
Roderick.
Yep. I'll attack the closest wolf. 8.
Oh, wolf has a 13.
Oh,
my God.
double 6.
Wow.
That is a critical hit. So based on the rules, you will do double damage.
All right. Sword again. 3 damage.
6.
So 6.
Jeez.
That wolf is dead. So again, bodies of wolves are now starting to litter the area. That's an excellent roll. Next up is Setne.
Hey, just a quick one, Phzoul. Is there background ambience through Roll20 we're supposed to have on, or no, not anything else?
Oh no, I didn't.
No?
I should have done something like that.
That's
but
all right.
no. Yeah.
Just want to make sure.
Yeah. Yeah. So Setne.
I am staying near the statue so that it kind of guards one side of me,
Okay.
hoping that the rest of the group stays. And I try to, like, comment on everybody's move. Oh, good move, and I'm encouraging the group. But I cast Firebolt again.
Okay.
And I
So
do
that
announce
does-
it. Firebolt.
So can I ask a question of the group? Since Setne is using the statue as kind of a shield, would you all kind of position yourselves so that you're also the wolves have to go through you before they get to him?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just
You're gonna
fighting
take
whatever.
any attacks.
I'll stay at the entrance
Right.
to have full visibility of the room.
Yeah, so you are. So but
so you can be
if
surrounded.
even if one person says they're going to do kind of cover for Setne, I'll allow that, and you'll have to take his attack, of course. But yeah, so that'll actually take out a wolf. So you fire the ball, it goes down, and next up is Aleksandre again. So what the wolf has. So a wolf will reach you, or will be able to attack you this round. So this is a competitive roll to see if you take damage. So I will. Let's see, what do I roll for the wolf here? The wolf gets. Oh my God, that's actually a good roll. 17.
I need to roll really
do it.
high.
Oh boy.
You can roll
Cool.
this.
Ah.
So the wolf. Jesus. Yeah. Three damage. Nope. So you will take 3 stamina.
Yep.
And next
Okay.
up is Thrundra. Right now, visibly you see 3 wolves just to set the stage.
Yeah, I'll attack the one that bit into me. You are a worthy opponent. You shall die gloriously. An attack with the flurry of blades.
So this is a competitive roll again.
Bite
Oh,
it
I
with
did
your
roll
daggers. Yes.
Oh, so you win. Nice. Do your double damage. So it's 3 damage. Enough to injure it. It's still up. And I think I don't have any extra wolves, so I guess it's initiative one more time. Setne.
So just verifying, because I know the weapons use the weapon table thing. Does the firebolt, is it just straight 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Does it potentially have that?
So normally,
How do you get 7?
So this is. Sorry, where do you see 7?
You can get
just
7 plus in this.
You can, yeah. So here's the deal. So normally, every time when you're a wizard, normally you're rolling every round to cast your spells. But I gave you a talent that basically indicates that you don't have to make rolls. So all you're doing is rolling damage when it comes to any of the spells except for Lightning Blast. Go ahead. Technically, the wolves can make I guess they can make a saving throw against it, but in this particular, for this first encounter, I'm not worried about that. So you just you can roll your damage as long as you're spending your points. That's the cost.
Yep.
You're spending your points. You can roll the damage.
How do you recover magic points?
Either rest or a potion of magic.
Okay. And when you say rest, like, are we talking 10 minutes or like hours?
Basically, it does kind of like long and short rest, but essentially the equivalent of a meal. Essentially, so taking the time to eat a meal is considered a rest, and you can do 2 of them in a day. 5.
Perfect. So I'm also again cheering on Thrundra and thanking Roderick, ignoring Aleksandre, who's staying away and not helping the group, and even cheering on Sir West Silver.
Stick
with us.
Another wolf goes up in flames, and it cries out. So here's one of the horrible aspects of it. As the wolves, as they cross the threshold, as the ones that are on fire crosses the threshold of death. So remember, I said the one that got cut down, you still saw the burning embers. Whoever is controlling the wolves is releasing the ones that are on fire at the last minute, so that their last final seconds are true agonizing. It's the wolf, it's not them. So a sign of someone very malicious. But there are two wolves
Can I
left.
yell out one other thing?
Yep.
Thrundra, destroy the head of the first one you killed. It might be using its eyes.
I'm a bit busy now.
You're up, Thrundra, as it turns out. So
I'll pay attention.
I just wanted to say it.
Yeah, with Setne saying that, I glance back to the one he mentioned and see if the eyes are indeed still red flared, even though I slayed it.
They are. They are. Yes. That was the hairless wolf, right? Yeah.
Okay. I'll Can I break combat with this one I'm battling?
You can't break. You can. We're still going to roll. It's just that if you succeed, you do it. It's still attacking you. So if it beats you, it will still do damage. If you succeed, you won't. Well, I guess your role is just to avoid damage from it, since you're actually attacking the one that's dead on the ground, right?
Yeah, I want to. What does Setne say? Take its eyes out.
Yeah, make your skill roll.
Okay.
You'll take its eyes out either way. This is just to see if you can keep the other wolf at bay while you're doing it.
True.
I rolled a 15. You're still gonna roll your daggers.
Roll off.
No, it's not. It's considered a null. It basically nobody does. It's a draw. Nobody does
Beautiful.
anything. It's you only inflict damage on each other when both roll double boxcars, so double sixes.
Yep, I keep it away with my boot, my steel cap boot, as I plunge both daggers into the eyeballs.
Interesting. And the glow so there are two remaining wolves. The glow in their eyes will fade, and they obviously overcome with fear, the smell of death, the smell of burning. They yelp and start running off. It's up to you whether you let them go, but
finish them off, Aleksandre.
They're just animals.
They will turn again. They're evil, tainted.
Not their fault.
They may attack the horses.
Still, close by. The first wolf.
Yeah. So there's no roll required here. You just have to let me know from a narrative perspective. Are you taking the wolves out, or are you letting them get away?
I mean, what do we see? What do I see?
The two remaining wolves suddenly become overcome with fear, and they start to run away.
I would say my character would shoot them.
Okay. All right. No problem. Two swift arrows, and the wolves are taken down. How does Setne react to that? Is he like?
They were fleeing. What are you doing? Why? You defeated them.
we can clearly tell that they have a master that is controlling them, and if they get back to their master, if he has magic, they can be healed. And I don't want to fight them again.
And we also have horses, Setne. Look away if you cannot bear the grims of battle.
You need to be heroes, not just warriors.
We are survivors.
This must be better.
It is the pragmatic, action. They could come back just as easily.
Setne shakes his head just in disgust and looks up at the statue, and I am sorry for my friends. They know not what they do.
You'll notice that
and you have clearly not
wipe...
seen a battlefield.
Well, he does look like he's more of a book learner than not, but you'll see Carson will wipe the blood off of his sword on one of the wolves and resheath it. Well fought, he'll say as he looks towards each of you.
I'll ask.
Um,
Actually, I'll ask Setne. Does he still want that first wolf with its head cut off?
I probably should cut its head off, but I can't be sure.
Yeah.
I think once it lost control, I believe that the controlling, who we can presume is the daughter, but we do not know for certain, that she was just cast some kind of spell to ensorcel these wolves and force them to attack us against their will. And she was using that one to watch us.
Oh, okay.
That is my thought. I do not believe the body is of problem, but if you aren't certain it's dead already, beheading it's not going to make it worse for the wolf.
Maybe set it on fire.
Yeah,
Burn it.
I guess it's more.
and it
That's a
does
more
smell-
thorough.
this-
Yeah.
The smell of burnt hair and flesh is lingering in the air. Again, you're surrounded by dead wolves. Above,
Garlic clove in its
somewhere,
mouth.
somewhere above, there's fog. Like I said, there's fog everywhere. Somewhere above, you hear the beating of wings, and a shadow passes.
Oh,
But it passes.
wow.
It passes. It passes.
Oh, there's no roof
I
on
can
this,
cast-
is it? Or it's like
Sorry?
a graveyard. There's no roof. We're not inside a.
No, there's no roof. Just cobblestone ground and mausoleum, something like that, right? Something like this thing.
I can cast
see.
light on an item that can be thrown, but it only lasts for 15 minutes if we find that useful at some point.
Carson will look around and he goes, "So many graves. Which one? Within which one does she lie?" As he looks.
How does stamina work with healing?
Oh yeah. So you roll 2d6, and you want to roll less than your skill, plus your healing. So whatever your skill is, plus your healing ability. If you roll equal to or less, then you heal 2 stamina.
I'll ask the party. Are there any healers amongst us, friends?
I can heal, but only once per day, as the gods allow.
Do not waste it on me.
It is only worth it if you are seriously or grievously wounded.
What of you, Roderick and Aleksandre?
Roderick has.
I
I'm
have
fine for
done healing, yes, but
Are you able to heal my wounds?
I could try.
Give it a
roll
shot.
2d6. I don't have a macro for that. So.
Yeah, I just have a 1 in healing. I'll roll that skill.
You've got a skill macro.
11.
That doesn't
Yeah,
sound
sorry.
good.
Yeah, so that's so you don't add the +1 to it. You just roll the 2d6, but the +1 gets added to your skill.
Oh.
So you have to roll 7 or less. Might as well roll it again because I believe Aleksandre is injured as well, so you can make 2 rolls.
That was Aleksandre's roll. Now roll for me.
Okay, so I roll under a 7.
You just want to roll 2
Double
dice.
1!
Oh, geez,
We
that's
gain-
a critical
We
success.
gain stamina.
So basically on a critical success you can heal 4 points instead of 2. In this case because it's so critical success is so rare, I'll let you divide those 4 points however you like. How you want to divide them across? 2 each? Okay.
2 to each wounded party
Okay.
member.
To get 2 each. So
Thank
this
you,
will
Roderick.
take time. The sun continues to move. Just so you're all aware, I am keeping track of.
I'll eat some bread so I can regain
Thank you,
magic.
soldier.
You're gonna take a
time.
meal. You're gonna take the meal. Okay. It heals. It recovers 2 with a meal. A meal recovers 2 magic and 2 stamina. You can do it twice per day, but you have to take the time to sit and have a meal. So you're all sitting around the statue. So something is actually going to. So something while you guys are here. So Roderick, you can go about and tend to their wounds, and then as you're getting ready to continue, Karsten is getting a bit impatient. He is like, actually, he'll even look towards you. Now is an appropriate time to eat? Shouldn't we be searching the crypts?
This
we're
is a
losing the day and come.
This is a holy meal.
I apologize.
In the light of the goddess of peace, we must have this before our journey to bless the next battle. And I say that, and I attempt a blessing with whatever.
Okay.
I forget the goddess's name, but with the goddess of peace.
Yep. The goddess of peace is Uzrel.
Well,
So he doesn't know any different, so he accepts that. And as you're getting ready to go, so you finish your meal, you've got your healing, you now must decide. And I just have so you'll see on the left-hand side there is a marker tool, or if you just highlight with your cursor, if you hold down your left button on the cursor, it'll illuminate. So if you want to illuminate a crypt, and again, I'm not going to go through all of the crypts. Obviously, we'll be here all night. But just generally, how are you going to approach this, and where are you starting?
Can we ask Sir Carsten which crypt was she put in when she died?
She wasn't buried. We'll say.
Mm.
What?
She wasn't buried. She rose before we had a chance to bury her.
Oh, I think we may
She
perhaps
got hurt. How did she die?
bitten by a wolf.
That one over that we let go.
I'm not comfortable speaking on this. Perhaps you should save your questions for Lord Greystone.
You need to tell us. We're about to go to battle with something we may not.
It isn't my.
We know
it
how
isn't my place. It isn't my place. Does how she die matter? She is risen. That's
Yes.
all that. That's all that matters.
Why did she rise?
And he'll actually say, "In all truth, I do not know." From what I understand,
lies.
That question.
He'll
lies.
say, from what I understand, she was. Oh, who has detect lies?
Not me.
Oh,
I can only do it once per day, but I didn't do it before I asked the question, so it doesn't matter.
Okay. Well, he will say, in all truth, I do not know how she has come to be the monster that she is, or her death came about by being thrown from a horse, breaking her neck.
Were you with her?
Not there.
Were you with her?
I was not. But that is the story I've been told by some of the servants.
Are there any crypts kept for the royal family, for yourself and your father and your sister?
These are all. He will actually shrug and say, I am not very familiar with who is. I know of some. He'll actually point to a crypt. And I know of some. He will say that is Lady Ophelia. Kalista's grandmother is buried over there. Oh, that one. And he'll actually pause. He's like, that one probably would be dangerous. It's her uncle, Taryn Greystone. He was a bit mad in the end. He had his body coated in molten silver and then buried. They say his crypt is trapped to prevent robbers from stealing it.
Go to that one.
But as to where she might be, where she might be laying, it could be anywhere.
Can I roll
According-
Warlord
from-
to try to tell if I know anything about where she would be normally buried?
In this particular case, I think religion lore is probably
I also have
only
that.
because religion lore is probably a good one to roll.
Alright, I'll try still.
Oh, that's a half decent roll.
Oh, you got religion.
Yeah, I have
It's-
1 point in it.
So you take your skill plus their point and add it to the 2d6 like it did. So basically, so one of the things that I'll give you so nobody has actually said it. but you're thinking vampire. So religion, I'm going to say vampires are probably would fall. Knowledge of vampires probably falls under religion, since there's a lot of religious iconography associated with them. Unfortunately, you realize she could be anywhere because of her ability to become mist.
Oh, she can become mist.
Well, yeah, not during the day, but if she came here last night, she could have seeped into any of the crypts.
I'm going to Taryn's crypt.
Because you rolled a pretty good roll, it is fairly common when the dead are buried for there to be religious. So basically, for the place to be blessed, like a religious icon or a symbol to be carved into the crypt, or actually placed on the crypt. You, at least based on the lore, you know. Again, whether it's true or not, only I know. But you would think that a vampire would be uncomfortable lying in a blessed crypt. So you want to look for a crypt where the blessings have been defaced or removed. So that could be a place to start.
All right, guys, let's look for all the ones that don't have anything marked on them or around them.
So
I'm going to Taryn's crypt.
so as you're going to Terran Greystone. So Thrundra appears to be focused on Terran Greystone's crypt. It coincidentally does not have a blessing on it. It has wards, but not blessings of divine nature. More wards of "you'll be cursed if you enter my tomb" type thing.
That was her uncle, was it?
It was, yeah. He was mad. His entire body is covered and dipped in silver, molten silver.
Which one is Terran's?
I'll pick. I'm gonna say Terran's is. We'll say it's this. Oh no, he would just be an individual one. So we'll say. I'll just mark it here, since you're gonna check it out. We'll say his is this one right here.
That's good. So Setne would kind of, as if Thundra's heading that way, Setne would kind of wave to Roderick and say, "Just watch my back," and I would go up to the biggest one, and I'm gonna cut
This one
when I get there.
Big one right here. Okay.
Yeah, the one
All
on
right.
the left. But I'm not going in it. I'm just gonna cast the see-through to look into it.
Oh,
that's cool.
that's good.
Very awesome. Very
Oh,
awesome.
neat.
So, let's do that, and then we'll switch to the Mad Uncle. And just so you guys know, we will take a break at 10 my time, or I guess 9 Eastern. So Setne, you can cast the spell, and you can be peering inside. But Roderick, since you're with him, as Setne is kind of doing his thing, he's casting spells, you're just kind of watching and guard. Something catches your eye. Sitting just kind of on the edge of a crypt. We'll say this one here is this. It's a dagger, and you are shocked. You recognize it. The last time you saw that dagger, you found it. It was in the hands of one of your fellow militiamen, a mentor of sorts named Ruth Fellfield. And I apologize for doing some. I'm taking your fear, and I'm going with it a bit, improvisation. But I'm going to turn it over to you. Ruth Fellshield used that dagger to end his own life, and you were the one that found him. Can you describe to me what events led up to that moment? There's no question in your mind. This is his. He marks all of his weapons so that they don't get confused. This dagger carries his symbol on it. What led up? Describe that night.
From what I remember, it was. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know. I'm on the spot, but like, I think I can work with this.
Okay.
Ruth and myself and a handful of others were sent out on a sorting mission to harass a besieging army of some sort. And for some reason there were travelers caught in the crossfire. And I think Rurith may have slain a child. Accidentally or not, I'm unclear, but he couldn't live with that and he ended his own life because of it.
So you were there when he was buried? He was buried with this dagger, but there it is. It's right there.
Could be a replica.
That is, yeah. I would be like caught staring at it for a bit.
Okay.
This is like how would that get here?
So Setne, you can stare inside this crypt. Nothing obvious to you as you look inside, but when you kind of turn you notice that Roderick is no longer. He's not really watching you. He's actually staring at a crypt, the lip of a crypt, where you see he's staring at an object, and you can see that object.
I go as if someone else was watching me, they would go that as if to say something, and then I stop, and I would look at the crypt. I don't know if the see-through how long it lasts, and I just put a hand gently on his shoulder. Are you okay, Roderick? You look alarmed.
I point at it, and this is like that belonged to a man I knew.
It is an illusion, Roderick. Someone is reading our minds. Do not tarry on it. Whatever it is, it's something you either deal with later or before. But now it is just trying to use you. And use your fear or shame.
I would like to believe that. Because it is disturbing to have someone know this. Something so personal.
I understand. It may get worse. It may get bad for all of us. We must stick together. We will defeat this.
Yeah, I'll look away.
All right, you leave the dagger there.
I don't want to look at it anymore, so I'm gonna try to ignore it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. If you would like to make a luck roll, you can to dispel it of sorts. That's up to you. I will warn you, luck is finite in the sense that when you make a luck roll, it goes down by 1. Would you like to take Setne's words and try and dispel this, cast this from your mind?
Yes. Let's try it.
You're gonna roll 2d6, and you want to roll equal to or less than your luck.
My luck is 10, so I do not succeed.
Okay, so it now goes down to 9. No, you can't. It's even more real now. In fact, even as you're watching it, you'll see it stained with blood.
Ooh, that's disturbing.
Your friend's blood.
Is Aleksandre
But
or Karsten?
you can turn. Yeah, you can turn away from it if you want. So I will switch to. So just leave you with that. So Aleksandre, I do want to switch you. So while Thrundra is heading over to the Mad Uncle's crypt, and Setne and Roderick are looking at the large crypt, what are you doing?
I'm gonna be looking for. Well, I already know that I can already see that Thrundra is looking at one that's not marked. So I'm gonna go around and look for another crypt that's not marked.
Yeah, so you're going to go, I guess the question is, are you going off on your own type thing?
Yeah, I'm not gonna go too far away. I'm just gonna go around the area where we are at and just see if there's any ones that are not marked.
Just like the crypts that are in the immediate area. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. That makes sense. So we'll say you're near Thrundra. So Thrundra, you're looking at this crypt. It's got all these curses and only fools enter here type thing. You remember Gerlin's words from the inn about wisdom and fools. What do you do?
I sheath my daggers, crack my knuckles, and say, I am Silvershade, a luck breaker, and check for traps to see if I can open this without becoming a foil of anything that may be planted there.
Okay. So there is a door on the mausoleum, so you can check that out. So trap knowledge is so you're going to roll. You're so normally in non-competitive skill checks. Let's just keep it competitive. So I have a target number in my mind. So just roll your 2d6 and add 8 to it. So that's your skill plus your trap knowledge.
Okay, yep, so I want high then. We're doing that.
You want high, yeah.
15.
These you don't think that the gate is trapped, and oddly it isn't locked.
And enter the dragon.
So you can open up the gate. Aleksandre, you're checking a few of the crypts around. You will find that most of them do have a blessing, but you will find one that doesn't. In addition to the one that Thrundra is on, and you'll see Thrundra opens the gate, and there is a corridor in front. I know it doesn't exactly match the map, but it looks like the coffin fills the whole thing. There's actually a corridor directly in front of you, and then the coffin is at the far end in more of a little bit of a wider circular area of the crypt. Would you like to continue checking?
Yeah, if you're saying that my check was only on the gate and I need to check the distance between here and the coffin, then I will check again.
Give me one. Give me one more. Yeah.
Uno mas. All right. Just getting better and better.
Oh, geez, getting better and better. So here's what so I'm not going to give you the trap. I'm going to give you clues. There are cobblestones. There are cobblestones that are older. There's new cobblestones and old cobblestones. So it looks like some of the cobblestones have been replaced with new ones.
Ah, okay.
And as you look at them, some are worn, some are new.
Yes, I'll say, the old cobblestone pressure trap. I'll make sure I step on only the old ones, not the ones that have been tampered with.
Only the old ones. Okay. All right. You can head down the corridor, and things are going to change a little bit. So Aleksandre, I'm going to say you're again, just remind you, you're in the vicinity. So the coffin is in front of you, and all of a sudden a red glow appears around the lid, and the lid just collapses inside of it. So as you can see here, almost like a forge or a cauldron, you can see it burning in front of you. How do you react to that?
Is this Aleksandre or Thrundra?
No, Thrundra, sorry. Yeah.
Oh, still
As you're looking
me.
down at the coffin of the... Yeah, sorry. You're looking down at the coffin of the uncle. Suddenly, the lid of it, the stone lid, just collapses away into the molten, burning kind of a fire of a forge type thing.
I'll grab my daggers out instinctively, but then think this cannot be real. And can I use any skill? I have evaluate and awareness just to determine is this some sort of trickery.
Well, as you draw your dagger and you get ready, you'll actually hear words come from almost like coming from within the forge itself, and the one word is murder. As a fist comes up out of the fire, a burning fist, a burning dwarven fist.
Oh crap! I see what you've done here.
And dragging, and that fist grips the side, and a body pulls itself up, is pulling itself up out of the coffin.
Not good. Not good at all. Well, first of all, am I able to dispel this abomination in front of me? So I do not.
Can make can make a luck roll, but I need you to justify making a luck roll. Why would you? Again, this is traumatic,
Yeah.
perhaps. But so justify. So we'll say that. So Aleksandre. So I guess first of all, how do you initially react? Because I'm going to say Aleksandre sees that because you're standing in the doorway.
Yeah. So my initial reaction is I don't believe it's happening, but then when I see it, if I can't overcome it, I'll say, Elder, you betrayed the Stonebridge dwarves. I do not know why you present yourself here. You know you are guilty. And I am the one. I am the truth. And now I am alone. Be gone. I'll just verbalize that.
And he starts to plod towards you, leaving that kind of burning footprints behind him as he starts plodding down the narrow corridor, oblivious to the traps. So Aleksandre, you hear this, and you hear Thundra's reaction. What do you do? Alexio, are you there? Yeah. Oh, maybe not.
Nick?
Might have stepped. Or you're
Did
muted.
Nick fall asleep?
He's not talking. He's not going green. Either maybe he's just ignoring it.
Microphone disconnected. Okay. Cool.
Oh,
We'll give him a few minutes. So we'll switch back. We'll come back to you. You
Okay.
can think about how that's going. Yeah. So
I'm back.
Okay.
oh,
Awesome.
there we are.
So you hear Thrundra. You hear her words. She appears to be talking. You can't see into the crypt. All you can see is Thundra's back. Again, it's not super huge, but she appears to be talking to someone inside the crypt.
I'm talking in Dwarven as well. It's all in Dwarven.
Oh yeah. But it sounds very, I guess you probably don't speak Dwarven, but it would sound very, she's obviously upset, I guess. Would be a good word.
Yeah.
Need any help over there?
I'm just saying, be gone, Elder.
And, all right, so just as a judgment call, so in terms of giving you this luck roll, I mean, you seem pretty firm in this. Why? So is there any? So you don't seem like there's any. It doesn't seem like there's any guilt. So this doesn't seem like it's. I know you're on the run. I guess explain to me in terms of the characters. Like, do you feel 100% justified?
Yeah, I feel as though
In the past actions?
what occurred to the Elder was his own doing for wanting to, sell out the Stonebridge dwarves. That he wasn't killed in cold blood as I was accused of, and I'm the one who's suffering in being punished for his betrayal. And I know that this cannot happen because I saw him fall into the smelting pit back in Stonebridge, so it cannot be here. If this is a apparition to haunt me, I'm free of my conscience. Be gone.
Okay. So I'm going to give you the roll. One of the whole. Now, interestingly, at no point did you tell me that you were moving, because of course the catch of this is the moment that you're moving, I was going to go, well, you're not paying attention to the tiles. But you didn't say you were moving, so good. So good job there. So give me your luck roll. Don't roll two sixes.
Ooh. I've got a luck of 11.
Luck goes down by 1. So that is successful, and Yeah, so it will vanish. It will fade before your eyes. I mean, basically, you're looking at the empty hallway. If this was a movie, your foot would just be about to step on one of those crushed cobblestones. Yeah, you push it from your mind. So kind of explain how you're feeling, how Thundra's feeling now, or I guess describe this moment that you get
when
rid of.
when the apparition of the elder disappears, you know, I look up to the gods. I don't, not that I follow, not that I'm religious, but I look up to the gods and say, I shall restore my honor through these good deeds and more, and return to Stonebridge, and once again be accepted as a member of my clan. This was a test, and Thrundra Silvershake Grimlock has overcome it. And I just kiss my blade and then continue forward, avoiding new stones.
Yep. You can avoid the new stones, and so we'll just, so before we go to the break, I'll just close off this. So you reach there, you can push the lid of the sarcophagus is there. It didn't fall away. There's no molten lava, and when you push it away, inside is a 400-pound block of silver covering a body. So
I'll say, well played, Taran. Well played.
So we'll take a break here. So we'll take 10 minutes, and then we'll enter the home stretch.
Beautiful, thank you.
Back into this, if everybody's back. I have to say, yeah, Alexio, the whole idea, you bringing up the world lore and doing the was led to kind of like looking for crypts that have blessings or not. That actually, I always love things that never crossed my mind when I formulated the adventure or thought of the adventure or was going into it. So that's cool because I'm like, yeah, of course, that would make sense. And that is definitely going to help. That said, the sun is dipping towards the horizon. So you've all finished what you're respective doing. You're all kind of still around this large crypt and the small crypt of the uncle. Thrundra, you're looking down at 400 pounds of silver. What's everybody? Yeah. So what are you doing? I'll say that Aleksandre, in this area, you don't feel, in the area where these crypts are, you don't feel that there are any eligible candidates. They have blessings.
All right, I'll move to another side of the room. I also should probably mention, it's pronounced Aleksandre, but it's completely fine.
Aleksandre. Sorry, my apologies.
Yeah.
I'm not super good at pronouncing Aleksandre.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Aleksandre.
Just the more
So
European way to say it, Alexander.
yeah, very cool.
Aleksandre.
So
Okay.
you will all note that Aleksandre appears to have a distinctive, is going about the crypts with purpose, checking them for, checking the inscriptions on them, checking the doors. So what's everybody else doing?
Well, if there's nothing
go
in,
check out the other.
yeah.
I'd
You're
go
just
check
gonna-
out the other two bigger ones, just because they stick out on the south side.
Yeah, so I guess
I
the
wouldn't- I
question
wouldn't-
is,
I don't want to go too far from Roderick, so if Roderick goes a different way, I would probably stick.
well, I
close
guess
to
that,
Roderick.
I guess in terms of when
Yeah,
I say what you're doing,
I'll follow.
obviously you're going to be checking the crypts. The question really is, how are you going about it? Are you sticking together? Are you going to separate?
We're separate.
Okay.
I figure the
So
fog's
it's
thick
Rod-
enough that we might even have trouble seeing Thrundra at this point. I
Yeah.
might vaguely know where she is in the shadows or in the fog, but I don't
So-
really know for sure that's Thrundra.
So
I think
Setne
splitting
and
it to
Roderick-
two.
Okay. So it's Setne and Roderick and Thrundra and Aleksandre. Is that correct?
Happy with that?
Yes.
Is Thrundra in
Yep.
agreement, or is Thrundra trying to drag a 400 pounds of silver out to the gate?
No, if there's no treasures or any buried with anything of value, then I just retreat carefully, same way I came in, and then go to Aleksandre and say, "What have you found, friend?" I'll stick with Aleksandre.
Okay. So we'll say that you can both kind of, one of you take kind of the north side of the crypts, the other the south side. I guess since Aleksandre and Thrundra were kind of more north, you can start going through the crypts. How will I go about this? All right, let's.
Where does Karsten? Where does Karsten go?
Oh, Karsten, he is actually kind of looks. He was watching Setne. Yeah, he's kind of stands there for a moment, and he will follow. So who was the most? Who has impressed him the most? I guess is the good question.
Thrundra.
Thrundra impresses everyone, though. That's just expected.
That's right. You know what? He's probably going to follow Setne, only because he's a wizard, and he assumes that wizards are wise.
Racism.
The fool.
Assumes. So here's how we're going to. do this. I think we'll go on the skull die. So there's a couple of possible. So you did separate, which again I didn't anticipate. But I'm just going to start calling out your names, and you're going to roll. We're just going to keep rolling the skull until someone gets the skull. So roll initiative here. Thrundra, roll the skull.
All right, here we go. Here it comes.
And hopefully this won't take too long.
No.
Roderick.
Yep, skull. 4.
Aleksandre.
Yes.
And we're looking for the one.
The skull die. Oh.
You want the skull to come up? Yeah, it's a macro in the.
Yeah, I found that.
No. Setne.
Here it is.
Oi!
Let's make a deal. Monty Hall, do you want door number 1? Or do you want door number 2?
2.
All right. Door number 2. Because that means that the other team automatically gets door number 1. Oh, and Karsten is with you. So Roderick, Setne, and Karsten, you are in the southern part. You are looking around. So are you still using your see-through?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know how long it lasts, but yeah.
Oh, I didn't put that in. Most of them are like 5 to 15 minutes. Is that?
I would
that
use
one
it for
cost?
the 15 minutes, but it's possible you could argue that when I went to comfort Roderick, I might have let it slip it, and then I'd have to recast it. Because I would have concentrated on Roderick.
It cost 2. Yeah, that's fair. So we'll say you had to cast it twice anyway.
I don't think I'd bother casting it the second time. So I don't have it then.
Okay.
I want to save my points.
And just so I can clarify, so Aleksandre, would you have shared with everybody what to look for, or is that just your group?
I'm pretty sure I did. I did share it as soon as I discovered it.
Yeah. So Setne, you're intelligent. You know, you're a cleric, so you can be looking around. And as you come to a particular crypt and you look and you realize that the blessing symbol on the crypt has been smashed, physically kind of smashed, and the stones, and it looks recent, you actually hear the sound of a scurrying of many, many, many feet, as suddenly coming out from all around this crypt are rats. So many of them that they're literally going to form a shield or a coat. Like the entire crypt itself, it's just going to be covered in these rats crawling over it, thick, and they just keep coming. Almost as if they don't attack, but they are basically forming a barrier between you and the crypt. Arthur steps back. Roderick, you're there. And they all have these glowing, glaring eyes, and they'll actually all as one stop and glare at you, and you realize, you sense the menace, and you realize if you get closer, this swarm is likely going to lunge towards you. Just so you guys, from a mechanics perspective, swarms, swords and stuff, pretty ineffective because they're so tiny and there's so many of them.
They're pretty effective or ineffective?
We need
Ineffective.
fire.
We're ineffective, so they can just swarm us. Is that
Well,
what you're saying?
wading into a swarm with a sword is not overly effective.
Okay.
And they all stare at you, and then they all as one turn and stare at the sun as it's dipping towards the horizon, and then look back at you. They just need to hold you off for a few more minutes.
I cast Iron Hand on Roderick, which will give him +1 to combat and skill rolls for 3 minutes.
Okay.
We must disperse the swarm
think-
somehow.
I think I'm gonna use
I'll-
my lantern and oil here.
I'll switch back. I'll just switch up above. Since you guys got door number 2, you're searching around. You're not seeing anything. But I will give you both an awareness roll, please. This will be against. This is an opposed roll, so I'll be rolling as well.
This for skill. I'm guessing skill. Awareness I have plus, so this is
Skill plus awareness.
No bonus. Your skill. It's either 2d6 plus your skill, or 2d6 plus your skill plus awareness. If you have.
Your eyeballs fell out, Aleksandre.
Oh.
Can I use
Thrundra got
luck
a
for your
15.
roll?
I got a 16. So up north, coming out of the mist above, is a giant bat. So because of the double ones, Aleksandre, you will be the target of it. Unfortunately.
Am I able to reroll or something?
Well, you're now going to make a combat roll. That was your awareness roll, but because you rolled double ones, I'm giving it surprise. So it means it gets a +6 bonus. It gets kind of like an assassin strike, like Thrundra. So let's make the roll. Oh shit! I can't roll 121.
I don't think that's correct.
121.
We ain't
Wow,
making
that's
it
a
out of
great
here.
monster.
I evaporate.
great
I am no
monster.
longer a soul on this earth.
There, 16. It did beat you
By 1 point.
by 1. So you will take. It does 2 damage on a +2, so that's 5 stamina damage. But you can roll your armor. You have scale chain. Roll the chainmail.
Hopefully, I actually does something. Oh, the first one was 1 protection.
First one 1. So instead of 5 damage, you take 4 damage. 4 stamina.
Ooh.
And yeah, so now we'll do them both at the same time. I'm just gonna roll initiative here. So Thrundra, you're first.
Ooh. Can I on my equipment I've got some sleep and poison draft. Can I load
Sure,
into a dart tube? Let's go the sleep draft. See if I can spit it at it.
Interesting. All right, go ahead.
So that
because
wouldn't
it's flying, so I'm going to make it's flying. It's still a competing roll.
Yes.
Because it always is.
Yes.
But I'm going to give it a bit of I'm going to give it an advantage, and so advantage is +2, disadvantage is -2. I'm going to give it advantage because it's flying, the fog and stuff. So
I don't have any bonuses in this ability, so just a raw skill plus 2d6. I think I'm doing.
it's just a straight. roll 2d6.
Yeah.
Yeah, for some reason, bats, their skill isn't that. I'm glad I have the advantage because I'm just going by the stats in the monster manual, but it's not.
Oops, I forgot to add my skill. So I got a total of 14.
14, that's a draw. So basically, you missed, but it doesn't do anything either.
Wasted my
Next
sleep.
up is Setne. The rat's glare. You gonna hold, or are you doing something? Or let Roderick? Roderick is bringing out a lantern oil.
Is lightning blast only good against a single target, so I would only be able to hit one of the rats?
No. I would say that would be an area effect. Yeah.
All right, let's do
Chain
that.
lightning.
But I think I have to roll to see.
You do
So I
have
to
to
get
roll.
under 8.
If you want, I will let you roll your luck, and if you get your luck, you can add 2 to it.
Okay. Try rolling my luck. Oh, I forgot. Sorry.
Oh, could I have done luck to get the minimum damage?
Yes.
You could,
Damn.
yeah. You can roll luck to take minimum damage. Yeah. You didn't take any damage.
No, when I
That was a draw.
attacked it.
Oh yeah. You can roll luck to do maximum damage, and you can roll luck to do minimum. So you can roll your luck to do maximum damage on an opponent, and you can roll it so that they only do minimum damage on you. So there's 2 ways you can use luck
Yeah, I understand.
in combat. Yeah.
Oh,
Uh,
so that's a critical for my
Wow.
lightning blast?
Yeah.
It's a test.
Shoot.
Nice.
Wow, it's a test. Yeah. Holy crap, that double damage. So whatever. That's a big one too. Holy shit. What is that? I forget. It's like 2d6, isn't it? Plus 2 or something?
Yeah, 2d6.
Holy frig. Oh my
Nice,
god.
plus
I was
1.
saving the vampire.
Oh, it is
I was
plus 2.
saving the giant vampire bat. I was saving it for an ambush attack. It's like one of my big bads. Oh, you're gonna one-shot it.
Can you
Do
multiply
it.
in this? Like multiply by 2 within the
I don't know.
roll?
Give it a try.
Oh, there we go.
Hey.
Oh my gosh, maximum damage. Anyway.
Oh my
What
God.
the heck? Oh
I can't
wow!
believe you.
That's what I'm
I-
talking about.
That's a
I-
double
This is a
critical. Double critical.
really guttural. Lightning bolt.
I cannot believe you one-shotted my number 1 monster.
Yay. Double crit.
Ah,
Jeez.
Jeez. All right. Oh, sorry. You're not the bat. You're the swarm. I got confused there.
Swarm.
Uh,
Oh.
Yeah. So basically, that means not a
The
single
rats.
rat
Yeah, the
is going to
swarm.
escape. The lightning bolt just goes from one to the other, and they literally all explode. And now, instead of the crypt covered in rats, it's just all pop like popcorn, and it's now doused in gore and blood. And something horrendous happens. The blood gets sucked inside the crypt. It disappears as it gets drawn in through the cracks and in through the doors. And you realize that you have
Crypt is the
found the lair of Kalista.
Old
next
friends
up-
over here. I know you're not busy, so come.
No, they're right.
There's
Roderick.
nothing keeping you from us. Surely.
All right, you will hear sounds of battle from the north. Roderick.
Is it squeals
I
of
think
fear
it
like
looks-
you usually hear?
It will cry out. There's a giant bat above us.
Stop messing
like, oh.
around with the local wildlife. We have vampires to kill.
I'm gonna have to try to
Let
rush
it
over
go.
there, try to help out.
Uh-oh.
Okay,
A
we'll
bat
say
and
it'll take
vampire
you.
don't
Hopefully,
make love.
Karsten will protect Setne.
Yeah, well, Karsten actually steps forward, like you can actually. So I guess as Roderick runs off, Karsten will step forward to your side, Setne, and yeah, he'll actually say, "Kalista, my love,"
Uh-oh.
as he looks at the door and begins to. He's going to open it.
Are you up for this?
But we'll come back to this. We'll come back to you. Alexandre,
Yes.
the bat is flying around. It just attacked you. You can make an attack. Well, I guess it's an exchange of attacks between you and it. So go ahead, roll your combat roll.
All right.
Since you're using a bow,
is
it does.
9,
I
right?
will not give it. I will not give it any bonus since you're using a bow.
20.
Oh, this is going to be.
Jeez, the
almost
rolls are coming out.
Ooh. Come on.
I need.
Bring the heat. Come on.
Roll your damage.
+1. So 4 damage.
Oh, that's a nice hit. It's still up, but that's a nice hit. All right.
Am I able to back
the
off a
arrow
little
is
bit,
taken-
or am I not able to walk during my turn?
Yeah, you can move. You can move during turn. So it streaks. It tried to take a dive at you. It swerves about and circles again. And we will go to the top round for initiative. So Roderick, you're there. You can see the bat is circling about. It has an arrow stuck in it. You can. So it is. You can attack it. I have to decide who's it actually going to attack. It's not going to attack you, so you kind of get a. This is really just about can it dodge your attack. You won't suffer any penalties from it. So go ahead, make your attack roll. I'll make my. It will get an. Since you're using a melee weapon, it does. It will get an advantage.
Yeah.
Oh my
got your
god! I
+1
can't
from
believe
my
I rolled it.
Okay.
I don't
Finish
forget your +1
it.
from the spell.
Okay. I will. Yeah. Okay. So I'll roll my. Yeah. I'll roll combat. 8.
It's the luck of Setne.
Damn.
My god!
Critical.
I don't know if it will survive. I don't know if it will survive this. So it's double damage.
All right. 6.
Plus the arrow shoot. That kills it. It like streaks and goes flunk and clunks into one of the crypts as the glow in its eyes fade. As you've taken out the giant vampire bat. But
Good work.
Setne is alone, and as Sir Karsten, as he says, Kalista, you can hear a voice from within. Karsten, my love, come to me.
Uh-oh.
And he is opening the door. Setne.
I cast push on him before he can open the door, if I can.
Yeah, you
just to
bring.
push him
So
to
you
the
bring up. So I need you to react to this. As you bring up your hand to cast push, this is what you see.
from the crypt.
Hairy palm.
That's oh
This
no!
is your-
I see.
This
Oh
is
my
your.
god!
This is your hand.
Yeah. No, I immediately like drop my staff and pull out my blade and start trying to cut it off. And start mumbling to myself. And what like I'm just nonsense, like complete madness coming out of my mouth, and I just start like I
And
get
Karsten
down
opens the door.
almost into a fetal position.
And Karsten opens the door and steps through. All right, switch back to everybody else. The battle is over. You can race back down to. He'll close the door behind him when he goes in. So he'll race as you race back down. You find Setne, I guess, exactly as he described, kind of in a fetal position, desperately cutting. You're trying to shave the hair off here? Yeah, he's got a dagger and he's basically rubbing it over his skin. You're not sure what the hell. It seems like he's gone mad.
I'll try to restrain his arm. Where it's just like, come on, help me, guys.
No, they mustn't see.
Don't
No
know
one must see.
what he's come down with.
No one must see. I try to.
Where
hide
is
my-
Kalista? And where is
Who?
Karsten? Can we see where he's gone? Is it like
I
a
got any
gate?
water? I'm gonna try to splash it on.
You see the
Setne.
crypt in front of you and a closed door. There's no sign of Karsten.
Oh, it's not a gate to
Do
see
you
through.
want to make a... Yeah. So Roderick, I'm going to remind you of the words that Setne spoke to you earlier when you saw the dagger. They come back to you. Where he kept saying, "This is an illusion. This isn't real," type thing. Although you couldn't dispel the dagger, you do remember his words.
Remember what you said, Setne. It's all an illusion. It's cast by her. Rid your mind of her lies and deceit, if you can.
Can I?
Yeah, you make a luck roll. If you, yeah.
Luck roll.
Yeah.
That makes it.
Nice.
Hey,
So
Yep.
I lose a luck
Nice.
too for doing that, right?
You lose a luck for doing that, and suddenly you realize that there's no hair.
And
It was
I
just
do
an
look
illusion.
at my hand and I look at Roderick and thank you, Roderick. That bitch. She's going to get hers.
The trip doors closed. You remember watching as you, in your moment of panic, Karsten disappearing inside. The lovers reunited.
She has West Silver under her control. We are in trouble.
They are the
That
ones
sword
that are
we
in
need to get
trouble.
away from him.
And you remember his sword.
we need.
Yeah, we must get the sword from him.
Let us go.
Opening the gate.
It'd be difficult to unensorcel him.
That
Possible.
protection from bandits, can I cast it before the combat, or does we have to be in a combat before I can cast it on the group? I was waiting for everybody to get back together.
You can cast it and it lasts one round. So describe to me how you it's an odd spell. It's an odd thing because it's literally protects you against bandits and highwaymen and thieves. So rationalize to me how Karsten fits into that category.
Well, all nobles are thieves. It's just a different level of different type of thievery.
White collar crime.
That's right.
White collar.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't think that would be hard in my head. But that lasts for a full combat, right?
It does. Yeah. I forget what
Yeah.
does it do again? Gives you.
It just says on my thing, grants an armor increase for up to 8 targets, including the caster.
Oh yeah, of course, that's what it was. So basically, what it means is that whatever you roll for armor, you get a +1 to it, essentially. You throw open the gate.
Yep.
So how I'm understanding this is that Karsten betrayed us.
No, he's been controlled like the wolves that you slaughtered. He doesn't
Oh,
know
okay.
what he's doing.
Well, don't kill him.
We may have to kill him. We need his blade. But let's try to just take him alive, if we can.
You throw
Yeah,
open
let's
the
go for
door. The sun is setting. Dark is moments away. As soon as the sun sets, she will rise from her coffin. Standing between you and her is Karsten with his family's sword. You can hear her voice whispering in his ear, but you can hear it. She's like, "My love, there is no desire that I cannot fulfill. All I ask in return is that you drench my body in their blood. Yes, yes, my love, you shall have it, every drop. I'll kill the world for you." As he holds the blade at the ready, you see the gleam go up and shine at the end, and you realize that is a lethal weapon. What do you do?
How big is this room?
Attack.
Can we get around him and behind him?
Not super big. It's a crypt, so unfortunately, you would be within striking distance. If you approach the coffin, you're going to be within striking distance of him.
If I'm allowed to attack first, I would like to try to aim for his kneecaps.
Full shot.
All right.
Yeah.
Nice.
So it's up to you guys. I'll let you can decide. Yeah, your initiative order if you want. That's fine. So Aleksandre, you're going to fire an arrow.
Yeah,
So
can
it
I
is
use
a bit-
luck to aim specifically?
It is a bit cramped. So basically, if when you go to attack, Karsten is rushing forward. It's not a big enough space that he can't get to you. So it will be. So just save your luck. You use the luck. Well, you can keep that roll. You're going to use your luck after. You only use it after you hit. But Karsten will suddenly. He's forward. The sword kind of almost drawing him towards you. I will make his roll here.
Do I also roll for combat?
Yeah, so if Aleksandre is going to kick this off, you're going to roll combat, and he's going to.
Oh, that's horrendous.
Ooh, yeah, 15.
Eesh.
Wow. Okay, so all of a sudden you bring up the bow, but he's on you. The sword is there, and you suddenly see his eyes gleam red, as it's not just him. She's guiding his actions, and he's faster than you would think is possible. So he's going to do 4 stamina to you. He does get a bit of a bonus. Oh wait, that's his bonuses. So, no, you know what? That's going to be 5. He's going to get a +2 bonus because of the magic blade. So 5 stamina. You can roll your armor to resist.
Oi!
Oh, 2, geez. I'm not sure I buy the bandit thing. I don't know. I think because the only reason is I buy your argument that nobles are crooks, but Karsten isn't. He was a good noble. So you will save 2, so you'll
He's
take
pure.
3 stamina damage. We'll say you kicked it off, but let's go for initiative after that. So Setne.
Can I get past inside?
I would say you can try to get past. Yeah, you can get past him. But it's going to be so basically you're going to sacrifice your attack. You're going to have to beat his roll in combat, and if you beat him, instead of doing damage to him, you get past. But of course, if you fail and he wins, you're going to take
How about
damage.
I cast push to push him out so the other 2 might be able to get past?
You can push him. You can't push him. You can't push him out of the crypt, but you can push him to the side. No, because he's in the crypt and you guys are coming in. You can't like push him behind you. It's like using the force, right? So you're gonna.
Okay, so I can't pull him with that, I guess. Right.
No, you can't pull. You can just push. But still, you can push him to the side of the crypt, making more room for someone to go past.
I'll just try to break through.
Okay, so you're going to try and get past him. So let's make that roll.
Combat roll or just skill roll? Skill roll because I'm trying to do athletic things.
You can use the skill because you're not actually fighting. Yep, you're trying to dodge essentially. If you actually have awareness, doesn't. There are actual skills like dodge is a skill, but I don't think you have any of those. No.
Just sneak, which wouldn't apply.
Sneak past.
14. Cartwheel. Nope.
17. So he will. So Karsten. So remember, I said earlier, you only get to do damage against one person, and then all the others are just to cancel things out. He actually does damage.
Okay.
So he'll do 6 stamina with his magic sword.
That's all of Setne's stamina.
Getting there.
Yeah.
Do I get any
Roderick.
armor, or that doesn't count? You said it doesn't count. My headset went out.
Oh no, you do. You do get. It does. So if you have no armor, you still get the equivalent of 1. So you take 1 point away. So you take 5.
Okay.
Go ahead, Roderick.
Oh, this is different.
Okay. Looks like I'm gonna have to lock swords with him. I'll
Oh
try
my God,
to
he
keep
rolled
him away.
he rolled a
Try to-
19. Preston is a machine.
That is.
You thought
I'm not
that
gonna be able
was
to
good.
beat that, but let's see.
Still,
Yeah.
boxcars would be good.
Yeah, boxcars automatically win.
Come on. What is it? Is it frozen for you?
Oh yeah, I'm not seeing anything come up. Try it again, maybe.
It says rolling the dice. Yeah. Yeah. I'll
Oh, it said rolling.
try a
Oh, weird.
second time. Oh, 13.
Weird.
There we go.
Oh Jesus.
Not good.
Geez, that's 6 damage, but you get to roll your
Ooh.
armor,
I'm down to
And you're-
well.
and you'll automatically block
let's
1
go.
off 0. So
0.
you'll take
12.
5 damage. This sword is lethal. He is absolutely lethal with it.
Oh, he's a
As
berserker.
he's
Yeah.
Standing
Okay.
there. Next up is okay. So Aleksandre, you actually, even though you started the round, I'm going to say that started it. You actually get to go. He is out of attacks now. He can't actually inflict damage, so all he can do is basically block your damage. So you this is a no consequence roll.
All right. Come on, don't give me something bad again. That's
Ooh,
okay.
that's good.
That's not a bad roll. He unfortunately has a pretty good bonus.
Oh!
Ah.
Jeez. All right. So as we enter the
No.
next round,
Yeah, crit.
I don't think
I will-
Thrundra had a turn.
Oh, he didn't. So I missed you. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry.
You always miss
ahead.
the small dwarf, unfortunately.
You're right.
I want to see in all this commotion in melee if I can just sneak past him to get to the crypt.
Test.
Like the
You can
GM
give me a
forgot me.
sneak-
Maybe he doesn't notice me. He forgot me as well.
Well, listen. GMs make mistakes, and I said whenever there's a blunder, it errors on the side of the player. So I'll give you a one-time situational +2 bonus advantage. You got to make you have to make your sneak roll. I
Excellent.
will. It is a competitive roll, but he doesn't get a magic sword bonus for this because
Nice.
it's not
Yeah,
combat.
so I've got 7 and 2
Oh my
snakes,
god!
nine, 11.
I rolled a 10.
No.
16, still good.
Hey.
You can, in all the slashing and swords, you can slip past.
Excellent.
So I'm going to roll initiative, and I'm going to throw this out to you. Obviously, he, with that sword, is pretty formidable. So if there's any change, if you want to describe any change up in tactics or things like that, feel free. But Thrundra, geez, I just rolled. You're up.
Oh, perfect. I'll
The
call
new
out to Aleksandre and I'll say, what is the vampire's weakness, Aleksandre? How do I dispatch her?
Well, you remember, I guess, what Greystone was doing. He said beheading with the garlic and sage beheading. That's what he
Okay.
did with the other two.
Okay, do I have
Stake.
weapons that can behead?
No.
With daggers?
You grab your sword.
Go to town with the dagger. Well, you're gonna have to make a roll essentially. So you're
Oh,
going
okay.
up. You're going up to the coffin.
I'll go up to the coffin and I'll call out to Carsten. I'll say, stay your weapon, Carsten, or your beloved gets beheaded, to make him...
You can try. And if you look at the picture very carefully as you go up there.
Shit, just cut her head off.
she will
We get that
suddenly-
plan. Chop it.
Oh well. You Yeah, that's your intent. But as soon as she kind of opens her eyes, she still can't move. But all of a sudden, memories of the past. You're at risk of being swallowed by your by memories of the past, by being taken to another place, and you're going to have to give me a luck roll. I wish it wasn't luck because you're
nice. My luck is good. I'm currently on 10. So here we go, making luck. I just keep saying to myself, "There's no place like home. There's no place like home." To fight. Oh, that's equal.
That's enough.
Oh,
She can resist for you resist
lucky.
this round. It will go down to 9.
Yep.
So you can act.
Slice. I'm going to do the Anakin Skywalker. I'm going to put the blades together and slice across.
Oh, nice. Go ahead.
Just rolled like an attack.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
so daggers. Can I get the assassination bonus because she's defenseless?
Sure.
So that's plus 8,
Yes.
15. Only makes sense. It makes sense. What am I rolling? What am I doing? Combat. Here we go. Combat.
Yeah, combat.
I've
Yeah.
got 6 plus 7 is 13 plus dag is 15. Oh, boom!
Nice. Ooh.
Crazy. That is a crazy roll. Roll your damage.
Damage.
Don't forget to add +2 for your assassination.
6 in total.
Yeah. Slice open her throat. And as quick as you slice the blades, they should have gone through. It doesn't quite behead her, doesn't quite go through. But as fast as you slice across her throat, the wound heals and she just starts laughing.
Chuck, I get a piece of garlic in there. Can I put a piece of garlic in there to stop it from healing?
Oh, not this round. Next round, Aleksandre. Carson, he's whipping around with his sword. What are you going? You see Thrundra cursing in the back, and now Aleksandre has become aware of her. Sorry, Thrundra. What are you doing?
I'm aware of Kalista now.
Everybody, well, Kalista is there, but Karsten has become aware that Thrundra is now has gotten past him. But he's still swinging this sword around.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna turn his attention back to me by trying to shoot him again.
Okay, go ahead. We'll do competing rolls. Good luck.
Please give me something good.
Oh my
19.
God!
My
I'm sorry.
lord.
Oh, goodness.
I'm sorry.
You're cheating me.
He does.
You
4
got to
damage.
try a different
You can-
tactic.
Now don't
And I-
forget. You always have 1 armor thanks to the spell. So I'll give you. I am going to give you guys that. So because he's pretty lethal, so you take 3 stamina from the hit. And next up is Setne.
Am I able to tell with like second sight whether her ability is like a spell that I could counterspell?
Yeah. So second sight, you know that his sword is magical. So that's one of the things that it gives you. You can see magic items. So sorry, what was your question? You want to see if it's a spell?
If what she's doing is a spell, her kind of entrancing people.
It would be a form of magic. It would. Yeah, it's to be an innate ability. It's not a spell per se. It's an innate ability, but it is magic.
I mean, I would try to counterspell it if I thought that I could. If it fails, it fails. If it just simply won't work, I think I would try.
Let's make a roll. So what you're going to do is you're going to roll 2d6. You're going to add your magic, and you're going to add your wizard to it.
Okay.
against her will, which is unfortunately it is formidable. But let's see, you could get lucky. Oh, 18.
You can do it.
Oh, I don't have a magic. I didn't grab the magic hotkey.
So just roll skill. Sorry, no, I didn't make one. It's just the same as skill. It's your bonus. It's 2 dice 6.
Yeah.
Just add your bonus. You're gonna add 8 to it. So she has a little bit of an advantage on you.
Yeah.
Her will is too strong over him. You can try again. You realize that it I guess what I'll give it to you is it can work, but you do have to roll higher than her. Next
Okay.
up is Roderick.
I'm gonna. Yeah, it looks pretty dire. So I'm gonna try to wrestle his arm. Try to pin his arms. Even if I get like no attack, I'm gonna try to pin his arms and try to.
All right. Yeah.
take
So
the
if
sword
you
from
if
him
you
if
beat him, you're not going to do damage. You want to try and hold his arms. Okay, that's fair. Yep. So we will. Yes, they do. Curses, unfortunately, they do fail.
Thank
If
you.
they fail, they cost. Oh my
Ooh.
God, 19! I can't believe how good I'm
Yeah,
rolling. Go ahead, Roderick. You can still do it. Double
yeah,
box
I mean, like we rolled pretty well earlier.
Yeah.
14 ain't happening.
He does 5 damage with 5 stamina with the sword. He's just a machine. He's like Vader in the hallway, just slashing and stabbing. Now roll your armor.
0.
So you still get 1 from the spell.
Yep.
And
4 damage.
he actually has 1 action left. So he is going to cross the room and try and stab Thrundra in the back.
Nobody backstabs a
So,
backstabber.
You will get a roll, but it's just to avoid the damage. So you have to roll combat. Oh my God! Why wasn't this? Why didn't you get this roll where it mattered? Where you guys
Like
could have
I
injured
said,
him, but,
no one backstabs a backstabber. All right.
So go ahead.
What do I
Make
do?
your
I,
combat roll.
do I get a
roll,
do I get a bonus?
no
with
bonus other
no
than your
bonus?
whatever you normally would get? Yeah,
Just combat, no brawl or daggers or sneaking.
it's up to you. Whatever one you want to use. It's whatever combat skill you want to use.
Oh, I suppose
So
it'd be
your daggers
daggers
are probably your
yeah.
best.
Daggers are
Rolling, yeah.
Oh, just.
So you avoid. You don't take any damage from him. I'm gonna roll initiative again. Geez, Thrundra, you're up first.
Okay, is the wound fully knitted on her throat? I want to
It
stuff.
is.
Oh, what? Straight away. Eesh.
Yes. Almost
Jeez.
instantly.
Now I've got Caster near me as well, haven't I?
Yep.
Bloody. As a free
sword?
action, I've got his sword.
You got. You want to. What do you want to do with this sword?
No, I thought someone said I've got his sword.
Oh
Someone
no.
said that? Oh,
No,
no.
I mean, like
no.
his. Oh no! I mean, try to use that sword and then try to,
Where is that sword? He's got it, hasn't he?
try
What
to
do you? What?
in his
what-
hand.
He's about to stab you with it again. What's your action?
So just to go back one step, when I sliced her throat open, it just knitted back.
It did. Yeah, she healed almost instantly.
That was my assassination strike.
You
Alright,
need to
I'll-
chop it off at once and then separate it from the body.
Yeah, but I only get one action, so I can't do 2 things. Is anyone else with me apart from Karsten?
I can't
I
attack him
imagine
anymore.
everybody's moving. Everybody's fighting him, so they're probably moving with him, except for I'm assuming Aleksandre. is
Alright, I'll
probably
try and
stable
disarm him
back.
then. I'll try and use my attacks to slice his wrists so that he drops his blade.
Well,
So it will. So
Don't
it
know
will
what skill
be.
that is. Just normal dagger.
So heal it. Just do dagger. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
so he rolled a. Oh my
Ah!
God, 20.
Come on now.
Jesus.
I don't know. There we go. Oh.
And instead he drives the sword through you, and he does 5 damage. Roll your armor. Don't forget to add 1 to it.
4 damage.
So you take four stamina damage. Next up is Aleksandre. Since he moved towards since Karsten moved towards Thrundra, and this is a non-consequential round for you, in the sense, even if you fail, you won't take any damage because he's at range.
I'll also tell I'll tell the party that her throat knitted immediately, so the only option would be the sword.
Maybe stab her with wood.
It's possible here, Aleksandre. You can do this. He only rolled a 16. As he still gets a roll to defend.
A 14.
Oh my
Fantastic.
god! He fired the arrow, but the sword just knocks it out of the air. Next up is Setne.
He wasted all that good
desperate.
attacks against the bat and the rats.
Roderick's pretty injured. Do I have
Pretty,
to
yes,
touch him to heal, or can I just heal from a distance? Cast the priestly heal, and a little yellow light hits him.
I believe you have to touch him, but I believe so, but I'm not 100% sure. So I said I'd weigh in the favor of the players. So go ahead. Doesn't require any roll. How many health does that heal?
8 stamina to Roderick.
8 stamina to Roderick. Okay.
Jesus, that's
Blessings
pretty
from the
good.
goddess
Thank you.
of peace.
Jeez.
I'm full up. Thank you very much.
It'll make you
Roderick.
feel warm inside, like having a nice hot chocolate too.
It's now your turn, Roderick.
Oh, I'm gonna try to grab his sword, even with his hands in it, and try to drive it into Kalista.
I could see that.
All right. So I'm going to give him. You're going to hate me for this. I'm going to give. That's a complicated action. So I'm going to give him an advantage in the combat this round. I apologize.
Can I
already.
Yeah, I know. Can I expend luck at all for this?
Hey, listen, if you roll your luck. No, you can be lucky. Roll your luck, and if you're lucky, I'll take away his advantage.
All right. 7. That's
probably
under a 9.
That's probably a 6. Yep. So now your luck goes down to 8. He still has a pretty good damn roll, but that's not bad. That's a 15. That's doable here. You can do
All right,
this.
let's do this. Ugh. 8 up. Come on.
Yes.
17.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nice.
finally it turns. Roll the sword damage and add 2 to it.
5.
Kalista screams, and this time the wound doesn't heal. It wasn't a neck strike because it was just, kind of just went in that direction. But the sword causes grievous injury. Sorry, that was 5 damage. Oh yeah, that hurt. As she shrieks. Next up, so Karsten has 1 action left. He's you know what? I'm going to give him a roll because he's just she actually was injured. She's controlling him. Actually, I'll give her a roll. Let me just make a 2d6 roll here. 5. That's a success. So she still maintains control of him. Okay, Karsten is going to. He's actually going to attack. He'll probably attack. So he has 1 attack left. Everybody has gone. So that means he gets a free attack. So Roderick, you're still going to make your roll, but it's just to defend.
Yep.
Oh my God! You rolled a 14. Things are turning against him.
Wow. Roderick's taking him on.
He does not do any damage. So yeah, things are starting to unravel. She shrieks, "Kill them!" Type thing. And I guess we'll roll initiative. Setne.
I think is the fire bolt an accurate kind of thing that it's not gonna hit everybody in there?
Yep. It's like I think it's like a magic missile type thing.
I know there's a lot of people in there right now, but
Yep.
yeah, I would cast firebolt since I don't have to roll to hit.
That's right.
Oh no!
Who are you
but it can.
attacking? Who are you?
Oh, I'm trying
Sorry.
to hit the coffin. I probably
want to
can't
do
see
damage
the
to
girl
her.
in the coffin unless she sits up, so I'm just starting to hit the coffin.
Well, you know what? Let's make this interesting. The sun has been going down. Now it's skull dies every round, and if the skull comes up, the sun sets.
Ooh.
But I'll roll. Let's kick it off. Before you make that roll, let's roll. Let's see if she does sit up. Roll the skull.
She's gonna sit up. Oh no!
Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay. Now roll your damage. She doesn't sit up, but well, it depends. Do you want to? I'm going to give you this is another Monty Hall deal here. Do you want to be able to see her or not?
I do want to be able to see her.
All right, I'm going to get you to roll another skull die because if you can see her, she can see you. And if you roll the skull, your eyes lock, and you're going to have to make a luck save, not to be. Oh, you didn't get the skull. All right, roll your damage.
Firebolt for 4.
Oh, geez, 4. Is she immune to fire? She is not. Damn it. She freaks
Nice.
again as her dress goes up in flames. Next up is Roderick.
Does that break their connection with Karsten at all?
The fire?
Yep.
I'll give that's fair. Challenge me on that. Fire is painful. I'll roll 2d6. Ooh, that is close. Her skill is 10 though, so she manages to maintain her hold. What does Roderick do? Well, Karsten is focused on you. He's going. If you're attacking, well, it depends. It doesn't matter who you're attacking. Karsten is going to come to either her defense or his own defense. So we're going to have to make a roll.
Make sure that he can't.
Oh my God!
Okay.
He drops the sword.
As long as his attention's on me, he does. Yes.
Well, here's
I'm just
the
kidding.
deal.
No, you got my hopes
It
up
is-
there.
It is a fumble. It is a fumble, and there is a fumble table. So since he fumbled on a fight
Okay.
with you, do you want to roll 2d6 and we'll see what happens? We'll leave it to fate.
It's a 2d6 flat. You're saying, right?
Yeah, just
Hello?
flat 2d6. Yep, and then I'll look up the table. 11. Oh, typically I have never looked at this table before. Typically the higher roll is the worst. Ah, my God! Hero swings and strikes the nearest ally, which would be the vampire.
Wow.
Oh
Well,
my
yes.
God!
roll for location could be a headshot. Skull die.
so
Get the skull.
Roderick,
Decapitates her.
Before you even roll for your own, whatever you're doing, Roderick, you're gonna have to hit the sword button and add 2 to it, and that's how much damage he does to her.
Oh, yeah. No, when I click sword, it just the macro just shoots out. It doesn't
it
give me
didn't
a
do
prompt. So
Okay.
it's a 5.
Just delayed 3, 5. Oh my God, where is she at? Oh my God. Okay. Okay. She shrieks again. As the sword plunges into her, and again the wounds are not here. Blood is starting to gush everywhere. She's on fire. And next up, but she's still. She's now starting to move, starting to thrash. Aleksandre.
Are you having everybody do the skull die, or is it just once per round?
I was doing once per round, but now that you mention it.
Ah, Dwight.
Oh, no.
Fantastic. Thanks for that one.
Jeez.
You're welcome.
No, it's fair. I mean, you guys are rolling well. I won't punish you for it. So go ahead, Aleksandre. If she gets up, it's likely it could be over. But we will see. So Aleksandre, or who are you attacking? Again, because you're back, this is a free attack in the sense that you're not good. You can still defend if you're attacking. Well, Carson's defending anyway. He's going to spend an action. If depending on who you're firing at, you're firing at Kalista or you're firing at him.
I'm gonna fire Kalista because she's getting attacked by the blade already, so she probably is injured a lot.
Okay. Yep. Go ahead. Make your roll.
Come on, give me something good now.
He actually does not come to her defense. Just give me a roll. I'm just gonna roll a 2 dice, 6 to 7. That's a hit. Your arrow strikes. She's still shrieking, but she's still up. No need to roll damage because it does no damage to her. Unfortunately, as you realize, that wound is healing. Thrundra.
Undra's going to try something different with her crafting. She's going to use her garrote to try to tie Kalista to the whatever she's in, the sarcophagus, so she can't get out.
Okay, Karsten is going to attack you, so you'll have to defend while you're doing that. So again, we're just going to do a combat roll. If you get higher, you succeed. If you don't, then he succeeds.
Okay, so I'm going to use
14. That's not a great roll.
Okay, so I'm going to use my crafting skill as my action then.
Okay, yep.
Yep, so it's skill 7 plus 2 plus 9. All right, here we go.
You got a good odds here.
Hey!
Oh, you beat him by 1.
Just.
So your goal is to simply secure her in the coffin so she can't get out. Is that the idea?
That's right. Yep.
Okay. All right. So, it's the end of the round for the players, but Karsten, he attacked. So he attacked Roderick and fumbled. He attacked Thrundra. He has 1 action left. So he is going to probably focus on. Yeah, Roderick is the one that made him strike his beloved during that swing. So Roderick, you're still going to roll combat, but this is just to avoid damage. There's a good Karsten, I know. Got a 17. He's back. So go ahead, give me a roll.
14. All right.
Okay, so he will do 5 damage. She'll take 4 stamina. And it is the beginning of the round, which means it is the skull die. And Aleksandre, you're up first. You might as well roll the skull.
Okay, fantastic.
You do not want the skull.
Pressure.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right. Aleksandre, who are you? You realize your bow was ineffective against Kalista. She's enraged. She's now vomiting blood. Blood pouring out of her eyes. She's like, her teeth, her fangs are like out. She's just waiting for that sun to dip. What do you do?
Okay, I have nothing else I can do but attack Karsten. If I attack him, will he be able to attack me back?
No. He's
okay, then I will attack him.
He's just going to make a defense. He just makes a defense roll. You still have
you got my lord! I need 12 here.
That friggin' sword. You got what'd you roll? So 14. He's just knocking the arrows aside. Next up is Roderick.
I'm a joke.
Come on, can you finish this? Karsten is staring at you. He's like, he's weeping. Leave her alone. I love her.
This is unfortunate. I think we're just gonna have to cut his hands off.
All right.
Bring it.
He's gonna make. He's gonna make his roll. Go ahead. He owed a 16. That's doable. That's not a super high roll.
It's not gonna happen.
It's higher than yours. He does 5 stamina damage. You can roll your armor, so you'll take 4. Next up, let's see who can do this. Setne.
Is he in a position where if he was to be suddenly pushed backwards, he would say fall over the coffin?
Yes.
Let's cast push on him. See if we
Okay.
can get him to drop the sword, maybe.
Go ahead. Cast.
What do you-
Oh.
It's a
Yeah,
cantrip.
it just casts.
It says he can roll luck to avoid.
He can. Yeah. I will. So that he doesn't get his magic sword bonus. So I'll just roll 2d6. That is a fail. He only actually has a 7
Yeah.
skill. So NPCs and villains or whatever don't have luck. You just roll under their skill, but the benefit is it never goes down. So he fails. So here's what happens. You push him and he falls back into the coffin or over it. And as soon as he does, Kalista has 1 stamina left.
Oh,
And she immediately, so as soon as her arms are around him, she sinks her teeth into his neck. And there's not going to be any attacks by Karsten or her this round as she drains him. And you can see all of her wounds are healing.
oh man.
But the sword falls to the ground. And Thrundra, you are up. She has to take the
Finish
full
it.
round to heal. She has to take the full round to drain him, but every ounce, every pint she's draining, she's healing.
Guillotine
What's Thrundra
strike.
do?
Guillotine strike.
Finish it. With the sword, right?
Yep, with the sword.
You're picking up the sword.
Okay. All rolls are competitive, so I will roll for her, but I'll make her disadvantaged because she's preoccupied.
Can I use can I use assassination strike?
Interesting.
I'm not skilled in sword, but I am skilled with assassination, and I'm trying to assassinate her.
I will give it to you if you can make it's the equivalent of a sneak roll first, which is kind of a blind side. Can you sneak up on her? So in this particular case, so just roll it is competitive because she can be aware. So you're going to roll your skill plus your sneak.
Oh, roll skill plus sneak. All right. Skill
And plus the
sneak
2d6.
is plus 9.
Give me a roll.
All right, here we go. This is for sneak. That's pretty bad.
I will give her disadvantage, just like the combat, because she's feeding.
Oh, boom!
Oh my god! I can't
Nice.
believe that.
Assassination strike. Here we come.
Wow.
You want me to roll?
Razor close.
Yeah, I want your rolls. You get +6.
Yep, here it comes.
All you needed was a little push.
Oh, boom! Shakalaka!
God. All right. She does get a counter roll, but
Not gonna
I'm
be
not
that.
optimistic.
Does she get penalty
need
for being
double- I need
restrained?
Well, she does get. Oh shit! I forgot. Yeah, for sure. Disadvantage. I have to roll double 6.
Oh,
And I didn't do
close.
And Kalista is beheaded.
Yes.
Nice. I
Sword
throw the head onto the ground.
Karsten's eyes
Alec.
kind of suddenly become clear as he's like, "What? What happened? What happened? My love. What happened?"
You betrayed
He looks
us,
around.
and now you must pay the price.
No.
Oh, come on.
Setne would rush in. Stop. We need to find out why she turned into a vampire. Did her father do some kind of ritual? Who is the real villain?
He has been bitten. He will turn.
Oh, you're right. He has been bitten. Yeah. He's like,
Well, cut his head off,
We
then.
will,
I'll give
well,
it. I'll
she
give
will
the sword
say
to
that-
Roderick. I'll give the sword to Roderick. Here, you are skilled in
well-
use of this.
Karsten, he
Oh,
looks
goodness.
fearful. He goes, Surely there must be a cure. I'm not dead. She killed the others.
If we
Roderick
can
has the
find
cure.
out how she turned into a vampire, maybe we could cure you. What do you know anything about?
I know the cure.
Lord Greystone.
Greystone do a ritual?
I know the cure.
Lord Greystone. We must speak to Lord
Can I shoot
Greystone. You
him?
do. Well, then give it to me.
I am. It's
We
called
have
the
to find
lion's.
it.
It's called the lion's bite blade. That is the cure. I'm giving it to Roderick.
I think we'll have to bind him, but I think, yeah, I'll have the sword and I'll be ready to cut his head off at a moment's notice.
You are cured.
But maybe he'll only turn after he dies, right?
You'll have no
The
head.
sun dips below. The sun dips below the horizon. Now night.
Do it,
Karsten
Roderick.
does not turn into a vampire. He's not. Yeah, I guess that's a good
I'm
thing,
gonna
because
do it. I'm gonna do it. It's too.
He's not
so
going
risky.
to resist. Okay. His last words will be, "See to it that that this family sword is returned to my father." And then
We
cut
cannot
off-
promise
you
that.
cut off his head.
I investigate the
Ooh.
body of Kalista and kind of the surrounding, like the insides. I'm trying to see if anything was done here that might be like a ritual. If there's anything
Yeah,
about
give
her.
me. No roll required. You can actually find faded. You can find faded marks on her body that are occult necromantic symbols.
Hmm.
She was within the dark arts.
Otherwise,
maybe.
anyway. Yeah, it looks
Can
like
we-
something. That's always my guess to begin with, but
Mm.
we needed to be able to confront and execute Greystone with the proper, evidence, right? We
Yeah.
don't know for sure he did it, but who else do we know?
You're going to return
Somebody-
to the keep.
Should we bring the bodies?
Do we? Yeah, let's bring all the bodies because we need her body
Okay.
as evidence.
Bring
Alright,
the
you can
two
bring her
bodies and the
Karsten.
two heads.
Okay. And drag you back to Castle Greystone. So Lord Varys is waiting on his throne, the fire burning, and a grave look in his face as you bring the head and body of his daughter and of Karsten. He asks no questions. When he sees Karsten beheaded, he knows what you had to do. And unless someone objects, his servants will immediately run forward, grab the head, stuff their mouths with garlic and sage, and throw them in the fire.
No, I don't want to let them do any of that.
Okay, all right.
What?
He says, "It must be done. We must see this ended."
These writings on her body, where did they come from? Were they part of your burial rites?
He will say, "It is my doing," and he'll gesture. "My lord," says Gregor, and he goes, "Get the book." And Gregor, "But my lord, get the book." And Gregor will disappear and then return, and with a book shrouded in cloth, he puts it onto the table, and then undoes the cloth.
Oh, there we go. The Book of Vile
He
Magic.
says, "My daughter was thrown from her horse and killed. I was overcome with grief and despair. An ancestor of mine dabbled in the forbidden arts, including necromancy. The book was kept locked in a chest for generations. I retrieved it and became consumed by it. And within its pages, I found a ritual that promised to bring my daughter back to life. And I performed it, including a blood sacrifice. The body of the servant I murdered lies hidden in the underworks of my keep. These deeds I know are punishable by death. Which of you will carry out sentence?"
I just draw my dagger and walk toward him.
Oh, you okay? All right.
Kneel.
Gregor will see to it. Will see to it that you are given a writ bearing my seal, that no punishment, that this death is justified. He said that I've confessed to my crimes. This death is justified, and no punishment shall find you.
Maybe fell him
Unless
with
someone else
the
really wanted to
Greystone
do it.
sword.
Oh,
He does
would you
have
find that more honorable?
a great sword.
Hey, if it got Carson killed, so hey, if it can.
What he'll actually look towards
Even the
you and he'll
scales.
say, "I have no honor left."
Oh, okay. Unless
Do
anyone
what
else
you will.
really wants to do it, I absolutely want to chop his head off. So
Jeez,
Yeah,
a lot
go
of
for
head
it.
chopping.
I wouldn't hesitate.
A lot of head
'Cause
chopping
I
going
feel
on.
like
Use a sword
I'm
and
I'm like the Pinkertons. I'm like private police. I want to just
Okay.
execute.
Well, he'll kneel.
just kill him.
He takes the crown. He takes the crown off. He'll kneel. Gregor is like, my lord, there must be another way. There is not, Gregor. And suddenly his head.
It probably takes me 3 or 4
head.
swipes.
Oh,
Like it's not
he
clean.
could've-
It's like what? Oh,
He could
Oh,
have used his broadsword. Shit, he had a broadsword for that too. Never mind.
I
Yeah.
hit him with the flat of the
Congra-
blade a couple times.
Oh damn it! No, give me another. Give me a sec. I'll reset. No, we'll say it'll be good and swift. And Gregor gestures to the servants to come and prepare the Lord, and he looks on the board of tears. He's like, "What now? The Greystone family is no more."
And it looks like you got a castle, Mr. Stewart.
I believe so. Fix it up.
I believe you
Restore
are
the name.
owed. I believe you are owed payment. We'll see to it. And
Fix the
a
castle
chest
up.
of gold. Like, are you going to donate your gold to him?
Yeah, I don't need. I want 10% of it. That's what they were going to give me. Everyone else can take their share, but I only want 10% of my share.
I'll take my share.
Okay.
And no more.
I don't require money. I am paid enough by my king.
All right.
I simply take the
Uh,
10% to donate back to my church. That's all.
Okay. All right. And with
So
that,
use this money to restore this castle as best you can.
I will. He says, I will. You will always find a place here.
And make a sign that says no eating horses
Or resurrecting daughters.
or resurrecting
What of-
daughters.
And then he says, "What of the book?"
I'll
Burn
take
it.
that.
Oh, burn it.
Oh, we can't burn
Also,
this.
yeah.
What are you talking about? This is a treasure.
Oh, okay. Also, what was that mention?
My Lord Anubis will know what to do with this.
What was the mention
Right.
of the sacrifice earlier?
Oh, in order to bring his daughter back, he needed to make a blood sacrifice. So he said the body of the servant that he sacrificed can be found in the underworks of the castle.
Oh, as proof
Yeah,
of
so
his
she
crime.
wasn't-
Okay.
So she wasn't made a vampire by being bitten by a vampire. She was made a vampire through a ritual in the book and a blood sacrifice over her body. Yeah. And you
Alright.
can leave Castle Greystone behind as you
And then
return.
get a reward from the inn.
Yeah, well, you return to Grey Vale. And I assume you're taking the bodies.
Yeah, the 2 guys, yeah.
The
Oh,
two
yeah.
adventurers.
Do you
yeah.
tell them? Yeah, do you like fill them in on everything that happened?
Why
yeah.
wouldn't we? Does anyone
Yep,
have
yep.
objection? Yeah.
No?
I guess, yeah,
What
for
about the
sure.
book? You're going to
Sure.
tell Gerlin about the book?
No, nobody needs to. You're just gonna panic people. That's not a thing. There is no book.
All right, cut Setne's head off. He's gone mad.
I need to take it to the temple. It'll be fine. We're not gonna
I'm
use
not turning
it.
against Setne. Setne saved my
Okay.
hide, so I'm not
Alright.
siding against Setne here.
Hey, Roderick, did you get
Just
the
gonna
sword?
record this one spiel.
But yeah, so what are you going to
for
do?
a bunch of teenagers.
I will after the I'll make the journey to Karsten's home
You are going to return the sword.
homestead.
Okay. Alright.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you'll return to the Two Crows Inn. You'll let Torek know. Gerlin is there, of course. He's kind of the norm of this place. And Torek will say as well, I'm saddened at the death of any adventurer, but it sounds like it could have been worse. If they had turned into vampires, they probably would have returned here to feast on me. He will say as he's going to prepare for their bodies. A Gerlin will chuckle at that, and he's like, and they would have found the taste of you wanting. Unless, of course, they brought their own salts. He just kind of says and gives a wink. And then you can, you can get your payment, and you can all go on. I guess you can just let me know what becomes of your adventures after this. So I guess we'll start with you, Setne, with the book.
Oh yeah, you'd probably be a scene of a few other acolytes and maybe a head priest that's higher than me, and we're looking over the book and we're transcribing parts of it, and then all of a sudden we look around and inanimate objects start coming to life and trying to kill us, and we start running.
Okay, awesome. Aleksandre, what happens? What lies ahead?
I mean, I'm here for a reason only, and that's because I'm stationed here. And I just happened to be able to have some free time to help out on a quest. I'm gonna go back, make sure I map out this land, and continue on my job.
Very cool. Roderick?
I'll make the journey to return the sword. Hopefully, Karsten's father won't behead me. And I'm always looking for.
He will not. He will want to know the
mission.
story. So if you tell the story of it, then no, you will not be beheaded. He thanks you for returning it.
I'll give him the full story. Yes.
And he will himself decide to make a pilgrimage of sorts, or a journey to Greystone Castle to basically visit the body of his son. And finally, Thrundra.
Thrundra. She continues to travel the land looking for the next noble quest to undertake in an effort to restore her honor and the good name of Aleksandre until next she's required.
Awesome. Very cool. And I guess the credits will roll. There you go.
Right.
Victory.
Thanks. Thank you for participating. Yeah, victory.
Very tense.
Yeah.
Towards the end there.